Sunny Meadows challenge. Okay. Okay. Hi, Hale. Good. Congrats on first. Let's go. How you doing? How you doing today? Alright, so that's gonna be done with weekly. That's probably gonna end up getting done. These look like some good dailies. Doing good. Hope you're doing well today. Let's go. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. My day's been good so far. I had a nice pizza before stream. Actually, I think I always eat pizza before stream, basically, unless I don't have it as an option. But yeah, no, day's been good so far. Just been chilling, watching a lot of Netflix. Played Palia for like the last half hour before starting to stream. So Mino, look at me with the second. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna go clean my plate and get more water. And yeah, I'll be right back. Ooh. Hello, Mama Dodge. Oh, goodness. Let me turn those down. Yeah, maybe my mic didn't sound that good earlier because I probably had my fans all the way. I'm a buffoon. Alrighty. Let me do a thing for Papa Doge. That's not it. There we go. I think we're about ready to go. Hear that ping from my own server. I think those pesky ads are about to end for friendos. Yes, welcome back from ads. Anybody who's in them, hello, Papa Doge. Gonna hop into some good old multiplayer. Oh, so the shout out. Oh, the shout out's preserved until I switch to the screen. That's actually kind of good to know. I didn't know that it would preserve the shout out until I actually opened up like this scene. Where it functions, I guess. Should I enable Firebot overlay on my starting screen? I feel like I should. You know, I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy. Where is it? Firebot. Actually, I guess I don't need to copy. I could just add scene to my intro, right? So I'm not actually doing the whole intro again. I'll mute it for now. Oh, that includes the whole thing. Okay, well, never mind. Not new scene. Add scene. Add Firebot. Boop. There we go. Okay. I'll check that later, but now I think I abandoned Takey for you. Yay. Poor Takey. He's good. Oh, yeah, he has a lot of people there. Sheesh. Is there anything here? No, I lurky the spooky tug. Hop in a multiplayer. Don't know if anybody's going to be joining me, but if anybody would like to play, more than welcome. How you doing, Mino? Aside from, you know, like 50 happy emotes. Chicken strips? Hello? Hi, chicken. How you doing? Let's see. Tier 3 UV. Tier 3 salt. That is what I like. Absolutely delightful. Let's go. Glad to hear that. Alright, do the challenge. Audio only. We managed to get a hold of some extra audio equipment. You'll have to use your ears on this one. Audio only. What does that mean? Sunny Meadows challenge. Oh, good. How are you? I'm doing good as well. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear you doing good. Does anybody want to join me for this? I mainly ask because Sunny Meadows for weekly objectives, or weekly challenges, is usually time-consuming. But I have a good track record with challenge mode on Sunny Meadows. So if anybody's like doesn't want to play this because they've played it before and it took them several hours to get anywhere or they didn't get it, I promise you I have a very good track record with this map. And also having more people would be save a lot of time. Hi, Lust. Are you at work or can you join? Could you join, Lust? I haven't played Phas with you in a long time, I think. Oh, where's I? Why are you at work? What the fool? Stop having work. Okay. I think I play. I'm just gonna play, but if anybody wants to join, welcome. Maybe I should put the code in the... Be the code. But yeah. You know what? Maybe you were right that one time, Les. Maybe I should just pin the code, because it does tell people, like, hey, I want you to join. Oh.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
Now that I think about it. Alright, what do we got? Audio only... I guess these are audio... Oh, not dots. That is not UV. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, no crucies, no smudge. Typical. So adorable and being... I wish I could. Aaron in work day today. Aw, that sucks. I guess I will take Paramike. At least they give you... At least they're giving some higher tier equipment. Why tier 1 photo cam? That's so arbitrary. Why is it a tier 1 photo cam? I can't even get one of the objectives. Dude. Okay, whatever. Oh, wow, no lights. I don't want to use Paramike, though. And I don't want to talk the whole time. I'll just do text. Can't see anything, though. Wow, I can't even look for a bone. I guess I could bring a flashlight. I hate the flashlight. Why did they have to change the brightness thing? What does screen space illumination do? I don't actually know what this does. I don't know what that does. Ah, bro, it is too dark. ambience. Cursed objects? Perhaps, maybe, please? Anything? No, no cursed objects. Okay. So just me, a paramic, and a tier 1 friggin' photo camera. Oh my goodness. See what I mean? Like, these weeklies are just on Sunny Meadows, man. It's just time consuming. You don't get a breaker, you don't get UV, you get like half the evidence. They're like audio only. Like, does that make sense? There's nothing audio about dots except for just the buzzing. I guess. Look, spirit box. What, you don't get UV or camera or temps? Okay. She knows already. I should not have opened since stream at the start of my stream. Bruh. Honestly, I think I tend to hate Sunny Meadows weeklies more than I would despise playing this on actual Apocalypse. I just want to sit around and let my sanity drain more than anything. I don't really care to do this any other way. Like, I would rather just sit here and wait for my sanity to drain than actually try and find the ghost. Because it's so time-consuming and pointless. Like, I can't get some of the objectives. It's very difficult to look for the bone, and I would have to actually use a flashlight, which I'm not accustomed to. I can't use my head cam. Because I'm so low. How have I lost, like, what, 2% sanity? How long have I been in there? Is there no sanity drain? There's no cursed object, there's no sanity drain. Or it's insanely low. Ah, I don't want to play this weekly. I don't want to play this weekly. Not alone. This is horrible. This is... Is this that weekly that I practically begged JR to play with me because of how much it sucked? Like, I think this is that weekly. There's no cursed object. The sanity drain is non-existent. The gear you get does basically nothing for you. Like, there's no sort of light, except for flashlight. But I don't need a flashlight to find the ghost, which I guess is the only really point. I hate this. I actually hate this. I'm taking sound sensors. I hate this weekly. I already do. Oh, this royally sucks. Hear everything. Brown sound. This is weekly, that sucks. But I'm gonna take these sound sensors to the ends of the hallways, then go downstairs and see what I can do from there. Or just see if I hear the ghost straight up, which would be a lot more convenient. Now, the thing that sucks about this weekly is there either is no sanity drain, or the sanity drain is 50%. Because, like, my sanity was not draining at all. It really wasn't draining. Game? Oh. Oh, wait, okay. I didn't actually realize you could even... I'm just gonna put a sound sensor there. I think that's good. Sound sensor in there, and then I'm gonna go opposite side of the downstairs, placing the sound sensor. Then I'm gonna head back to the truck, see if I get lucky. If not, I'm gonna take a sound sensor to the back of the central wing. Which technically isn't the central wing because it's inaccessible if... Okay, so actually a little tidbit. There's Sunny Meadows, then you have Sunny Meadows Restricted. Sunny Meadows Restricted functions, essentially it gives you one there's 5 different maps, essentially, you can get if you play on Sunny Meadows Restricted. And I was supposed to take this to the other side. Because Sunny Meadows is a map that has like 5 sections, and if you play the restricted version, you can play in just one of those sections. It's completely random, but you get 5 small maps inside of one large map. You have the hospital wing, the restricted wing, and I'm in the hospital wing right now. The restricted wing's the other basement wing, the other direction. Then you have the male and the female wing upstairs. Or it's female and male wing, not the same word, right? No, whatever. Okay. Where's the staircase? Is this the staircase? Yes, it is the staircase. I'll go back to this room, which will be hospital room 5. The next room's gonna have like a knocked over table that has an infinite loop spot right here, which is very easily abusable, and I love it. But yeah. The 5 wings, right? This map has 5 wings. It has the male, female, hospital, and restricted wing. Then it has the central wing, which is just that big square area in the front of the building. The center upstairs. But the central wing, if you get the central wing when you're playing on Restricted Sunny Meadows, it doesn't actually give you access to like that kitchen area in the back or anything. You don't get access to the wash house, the kitchen, or the 4 attached rooms, and you don't get access to the dairy store, food store. Yeah, that's it. It blocks that off. So it blocks off those 2 rooms right there, these 5 rooms, and then this little sliver right next to the laundry room. You can actually access the laundry room. But yeah, it blocks off this hallway as well. So like this whole area is like disconnected from the central wing. Apparently that doesn't count as the central wing. You don't have access to that if you play on a restricted, if you play restricted. Is that max? Wow, their range is not that good. And they cannot sense those rooms up there. Oh, so these sound sensors could be useless because the map's too big. Oh, at least the ghost is doing things, so I know it's not around these sound sensors that I have placed. I may as well take in more items, so just drop them off. I told you, I hate this video. Actually, what's my sanity? That's another question. Let's check my sanity, because I've been in there for another good bit. Okay, that has actually decreased. That's nice. Okay. How much has it decreased, roughly? Okay, actually, like, 5% probably. Maybe 6 or 7%. I'm gonna go with 7. I'm probably at 93% sanity, like, actually 93. Or somewhere between 92 and 93. If I had to guess. Considering that's where it's wavering. Fair enough. Alright, back in. Yep, if anybody wants to join, please join. This is an unbelievably time-consuming weekly, and having another person would save so much time. I just have to run around, hope I hear the ghost doing something. Because I can't see Jack. I can't see anything. I just have to hope that I hear something, or that I can pick something up with these sound sensors. That's really it. That's all I got. I'm gonna place one out in here so it can hear all these rooms. I think I'm fairly middle. Place it there, and I'm just gonna head on out. Gonna run around this whole square, see if I hear anything, or notice anything. For the most part, doors are shut, which might actually be useful. I haven't opened a lot of doors, so if I notice open doors that I didn't open before, that could be a tell. This is just a broken door. Yeah, open doors could be a tell. I have been through here. And I probably opened this door of my own. And it's fully open, yeah. Whatever, may as well close doors. There's no point checking these individually. Or I just run around. Run around, see if I notice any open doors, notice the ghost throwing anything anywhere. But it's a big hope, right? No, that's the stairs. Oh, I hear metronome. Okay. Ghostie's over here. And there's an alarm going on. And an open door. Okay. Metronome go off. Let's go. Dark out. Howdy. How you doing, Dark out? Would you please tell me you're available and willing to join me? I don't want to play this weekly alone. This is such a bad weekly. The sanity drain feels non-existent. What sound? Like from the game? I don't know. Well, time to bring spirit box, I suppose. Still the other thing I got. I was supposed to be cleaning the garage. What the foo? Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna be here for another hour or two, maybe. Welcome to one of the worst weeklies, in my opinion. How long it takes. And the ghost basically can't hunt. I'm gonna be in the house the whole time. Not the house, building. I'm not even gonna bother with the photo camera, but I am going to bring the sound sensor. Because honestly, the sound sensor does have a genuine purpose. If I decide to go sit in the truck for whatever reason, out of sheer anger or whatever, I can hear, which, given an incredibly small probability, I could hear something like a banshee, you know, door slam, door touch, whatever. A double door touch or an actual slam. I could hear a pulty throw. Maybe I could catch like twin interactions. You never know. So, I'm gonna try that. Why would they do challenges? I don't know, man. When the way that they made the challenges sound when they added them, it sounded like they wanted to like genuinely make challenges, and also it like if you pay attention to it, the weekly challenges tend to vary between like it'll go back and forth from really easy to really difficult, which can be subjective. Just depending on who, you know, whatever you ask to. Because whatever people play, sometimes people just play zero evidence. So zero evidence it's a breeze. But like generally they switch between these really easy to really hard challenges in comparison to each other. But they have challenges like this, which I don't know if they consider this easy. Because the sanity drain is really low. Like, you get, like, half your evidence. And if you're in multiplayer, you do get an extra evidence. But I'm gonna go back to the truck to check for activity on the activity board to see if I can get EMF 5. Because the only way I could get that, even though they said this is an audio-only challenge, you don't get an EMF reader, which is an audio-based evidence. I guess it's also visual, but audio. Like... And even if you think it's like, oh, well, you just look at the indicator to see what it is, it's like you could also look at a spirit box to see if you get a response. You don't actually have to hear the spirit box. So, same logic kind of applies there. But like, I don't know, they give you dots, but they don't give you EMF. They give you an activity board, but if you're playing solo, you have to run back and forth like a maniac to even check the activity board. And the activity from that clock is probably worn out already, or wearing out. Having various difficulties drawn diverse level players, but sheesh. Yeah. Okay, there's an activity 4. That could be EMF 5. Or that could be activity 3. Luckily, I have a sound sensor in the room, so I can hear anything that happens. And right now, there's nothing. I can't cleanse. I could get motion sensor. And I don't think I'm escaping the ghost, because what's my sanity? Wow, 87! Wow. Okay, activity 5. I'm going EMF 5 on this one. That's good. Like, unless it's a demon or a demon, I don't think I'm ever gonna get hunted on this weekly. Or something. Carpet tape. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, this kind of challenge, I just hate it. You notice I'm more willing to just sit here in the van. Oh, it just rang the clock without... Interesting. Slow as heck drain. I wish my real life sanity would drain that slow. Yeah, the sanity drain is ridiculously slow. Like, this is Sunny Meadows. When you play larger maps, the sanity drain is decreased because the map is larger. Like, that is something they've added to the game, is the larger the map is, the lower the sanity drain is, which is it's like a minor difference per second, but still, that's the thing. But like, this is noticeably slower. It's so significantly slower on just this. Oh. If I had someone to play with, we could check orbs, and someone could, if they wanted to, sit in the truck and just watch the activity board for EMF5, listen for things that are happening when the other player isn't in the room, or if they're distracted with something, the other player that's in the van can actually hear these things. But I don't think there's anything I could hear from here. I could maybe catch twin interactions. That's it. In terms of things I could actually catch, not the Wraith, because I don't have Salt. I can't check for Wraith. I can't check for Spirit. I can't check for Jinn because the breaker's broken. So even if I waited half an hour to an hour to let it hunt me, I can't even check for Jinn. I could theoretically check for Shade. Actually, Shade would be insanely easy. Or maybe if I got hit with Ghost Event, I could check for Oni. That's a good one. Goryo is impossible to check for. I can rule it out, but I cannot confirm it. Because, again, I don't have someone to check my head cam. So we can't check for Goryo. Also can't check for orbs. Twins, again, I can only catch them with Twin. I think Twins is the only thing on this list that I could genuinely determine right now. Like, if I got dots and writing, or if I got dots or writing, that would be amazing. I think dots would be better because I could rule out Goryo. And then just wait. Oh, man. I could check for Wraith. Banshee's not an option, right? I'll take motion sensors. But there's not really much else I can do. Another activity for... Activity 5 wearing off. Pebbles, welcome in! Hi, if you're doing the challenge, it's set to amateur. So, yeah. Well, welcome in for the first time, but I'm aware of that. Usually the weekly settings are that of amateur difficulty. A lot of the settings are typically set to amateur, and you notice that, especially with the grace period. I typically notice the grace period on these weeklies. Unless a difficulty says, Nightmare, Insanity, or Pro, or whatever. Like, unless it specifies a difficulty, it's usually just amateur settings. That is the majority of the settings that you play against. My best bet, realistically, is to check for Wraith. Check for Wraith and check for evidence. Like, I can only check Twins if I get lucky, and I can only check for Wraith if I, again, get lucky. Which is annoying, but that is the way it is. So I set up a bunch of motion sensors, so that in case the ghost ever teleports to me, maybe I could catch the ghost. Do I have writing? I do have writing! Okay! So it's not going to be a Wraith, it's not going to be Twins. I can't check these things, and I can't rule out Goryo. Well, Goryo is ruled out. So it's Spirit, Shade, or Myling. I'm going to take my guess. Because I honestly don't want to spend the time going back, getting a pair mic, listening, then taking a guess based off of how often it whispers through the mic, because Myling has an increased chance to whisper or whatever. I don't know. Thing. Yeah, it's a slow sanity. I know, and it sucks. The sanity drain is so horrid. I remember this weekly, like, vividly from the last time it was out, because I was so desperate to have somebody play with me, to have JR join me, because of how slow the sanity drain was and how long it took to do anything with this weekly. And then the fact you have, like, half the evidence, so I can't even confirm what this ghost is. It's just a mixed thing, and I honestly hate it. I hate this weekly, it's dumb. I'm gonna hit Shade, I guess. I don't know. It's a 1 in 3 guess, and I'm not sticking around to try and honestly find out. I couldn't care less. This is... I hate this. I thought last week's weekly was bad. This is poopy. Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me what last week's was. I probably did it, but I probably did it, like, at the start of the week. Or last Tuesday. I don't remember. Oh, I got it! I took a 1 in 3 guess, and I got it! Oh! Oh my goodness. And it doesn't help that, you know, Sunny Meadows is worth nothing. Except, you know, 50 extra $100, but whatever. Oh, I got 1 in 3! Pebbles, I saw you in, well, I think Sin's stream earlier, right? I think you're from Sin's stream. It was high school with some tier 1 stuff. I believe I do remember. Yeah, I remember that. Who was I playing with? I played that with somebody. We hid in a lot of bathrooms. I don't remember who I played with. I played with somebody. There was lots of hiding in bathrooms. I was in there, yes. Yeah. Pebbles, do you want to, would you like to join me? I know it's your first time in here, so I understand if you want to say no. Usually I would say no, but that's how much I hate this weekly. How much I despise this. I'm new to Sin stream. Okay. I'm just gonna pin this code just so that anyone who does hop in the stream will see the code and be like, understand, I want people to join. Like, specifically for the weekly, but I'll just take people that want to join. I'm new to Sin stream? Okay. Well, I mean, you seem chilled. For the limited interaction and how much I've seen, limited amount of time I've seen you. You seem chill. Oh, a band! Get out of here. Bye-bye! What? It's not even... Is that a valid link, even? Okay. I don't think I've seen that before. That's the first time I've seen that kind of message. I don't play, sorry, I just watch it. Okay. But, that's fine. It just means I have to keep playing solo, unless there's anybody out there lurking who wants to join. Please. Please. I despise this weekly. Please let there be someone out there who can play. Dark out, finish cleaning your garage, buddy. Ads, alright. Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone's gonna miss anything with me starting the next round. If anyone's caught ads, sorry. Yeah. So itchy nose. I'm just gonna do sound sensors. I feel like that's just kind of best bet. I guess the one benefit of amateur settings is that the interaction rate is high. How often do you stream Phas? We wish. Yeah, I wish. Wish I had someone. Are you back from the ads? It says the ads are still going for 5 seconds. I'll be home around 4 minutes. Ooh, okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna be done with this weekly by then, but... I mean, hey, yeah, if you're down. But okay, so ads are definitely over now, I think. I stream Phas... I always stream Phas on Tuesdays. I only stream about 3 times a week. If I stream more, I would stream games more often. Or, like, especially Phasmo more often. Like, if I were to add another day to my stream schedule, it would probably be Phasmo, because I would like to play this more. But, currently I play Phasmo every Tuesday. Sunday is a toss-up between Boomin or anything else. And what I mean by that is I typically co-stream Boomin with Jam, if she's able to, and if she wants to. We'll co-stream Boomin, which I think we will be doing again this Sunday, because Boomin got updated yesterday. There's a new monster, and there's a new map, which we're very excited for. I really want to check that out. Like, I saw major, like, I saw that there was an update for Boomin. I clicked on it, hit the update, and I scrolled down just to see what it was, because I assumed it was just going to be bug fixes and stuff. I saw a major update. I clicked on it, I read the title, new map, and I'm like, okay, I'm not reading anything about that. New Boomman. Okay, I'm also not reading anything about that. I closed the patch notes. And I told Jam about that. So I've already asked her to stream next week. But, yeah, so typically it's a Boom & Co stream with Jam on Sundays, because I just enjoy those streams. She's very fun to play with, and, you know, also Boom is just a fun game. I don't get to play it often, and it's a really good excuse to play it. It also just means I have someone that I know I'm going to be able to play with, because I do not want to play Boom alone. It is, like, I want to play with somebody, so, you know, having that thing with Jam of like, hey, let's co-stream. It's just, I know someone's going to be there, and it's 2 communities, so I know it's a lot easier to... Oh, I just heard the ghost. I just heard something. Something get thrown. I heard something get thrown. Okay, well, I know where to go now. I've not heard of that game. It's very fun, yeah. If you come back on Sunday, yeah, we're gonna be playing Boomin. So on Tuesdays, I'll stream Phasmo for sure. And then Saturdays... I'm not entirely sure exactly what I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays. But for now, or at least this... Wait, Tuesdays is Phas. Saturdays, I finished Sons of the Forest, and I don't think I'm going to come back to it, because Sons was my Saturday game, but I finished it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. But, Content Warning. Content Warning is a very fun game, and I played it last Saturday, and I want to play it this Saturday, although I do want to try mod it and see what happens with a really big lobby. It's like, I have a mod pack for Content Warning now. I haven't tested it. I've never played modded before, and I haven't really seen much of modded Content Warning, so I'm not sure how well it functions. But there is... Most of the mods are just character customization, and that's about it. It doesn't affect the gameplay at all. It doesn't affect the monsters. There's nothing new in that regards. It's just, like, colors for your face, your suit, character limit increased, just some other stuff. But there is a mod to allow more people to play the game, and allow people to join late. So it's basically like late company and more company from the Lethal Company mods. But it's just one mod pack, and it's for Content Warning. You've not seen that? You haven't seen Content Warning? Oh, Content Warning, dude. Content Warning's been very fun as of late. Got a lot of people playing that. Like, Wolf by Chocolate streams Content Warning fairly regularly with Gruggy. I've joined them a couple times. I can take this evidence, though. Photo Ghost, Firelight. Okay. I just gotta figure out exactly where that ghost is. I didn't see any Activity 5s or 4s, so EMF 5 seems unlikely, but yeah. Yeah. Saturday and Sunday, 2 new games, and then, Tuesday would be more Phasmo. Yeah, depending on what happens with Content Warning, you know, the popularity in the future, how much people want to, you know, continue playing it, whatnot, will kind of determine if I do continue to stream it. So I don't know. For now, it's just sort of an unknown, but you know, one step at a time, right? Oh, down here.
I can hate.
Okay, found the ghost room, and we got Spirit Box. Nice. That is an evidence. So currently no EMF 5, but we do have spirit box, and I guess I could just sit here, look for writing and dots. Nice! Or an object. What do we got? If I have a photo camera, I could check for Phantom. Phantom also has dots and UV? UV. Dots and UV. If it is a Phantom, it's dots, in which case I can just grab a photo camera, come back, and wait for dots to happen and check that. But, Considering your questions about Phasmo, though, I'm assuming you're more interested in Phasmophobia. I have streamers who streamed it, but thought it was a content warning, literally not the game. Oh, goodness. No, not in the hot tub. No, I play the game content warning. Yeah, no. No, it's very fun though. I do very much enjoy it. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? Okay, I don't think it's a Deogen. And we do have dots. Okay. I don't think it's a Deogen though, because I was right on top of the ghost and I didn't get the Dio hiss. I'm coming back with a photo camera. I'm coming back with a photo camera to take a photo of the dots to check for Phantom, because that is something I can check. That is good. I'm tunnel visioning Phasmo right now. Fair enough. I kind of figured that was the case from your questions. And that your instant stream, he's playing Phasmophobia. You came over here, I'm playing Phasmo. Also, I'm curious, how did you find me? Because I don't think Sin gave me a shout out. Unless he saw... Because I did send a message while I was in my starting soon screen. And unless he, like, gave a verbal shout out, but didn't actually do anything in chat, I don't... I did scroll back up. He didn't give me a shout out or anything. Well, also, my activity feed didn't say so. Photo camera, motion sensors. And I can't... Can I test for... If my sanity goes below 80%, I can test for a yokai. Was that Spirit Box sound like a dude on a loudspeaker giving an announcement? Yeah, that was Spirit Box. And I think I'll put this here. Oof. Maybe not there. There we go. You know what? Let me just put it in the doorway. You're on my recommended, and I've been focusing streaming with 10 or less, as I like quiet, low-key streams of people just playing the game with no bells and whistles. That's fair. That's how I used to be. That's how I found a fair few amount of the people that I lurk now. For sure. Just that. Oh, where's that book? Did he eat the book? Oh, he eated the book with no writing. All right, that's no writing, which rules out Deogen, which I already knew it wasn't going to be anyways. Fortunately. But yeah, let's go. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a Sid. But she was. I mean, I don't know if he knows I'm live because he's live, so it's not a phantom because it didn't disappear in that photo. You can see the ghost. It's an itchy nose. So it's a wraith or a yokai. And I have one great way to actually test this. I could just go to the entrance of the building and see if it teleports to me. Otherwise, I have no other way to test for it. But this could actually work. I could actually figure out the ghost here, which... Yeah. All things considered, didn't think that was gonna happen. Wraith is, like, annoyingly possible to test. Yeah. There we go. I'm just gonna sit over here for a while. See if the ghost ever hits these motion sensors. I like chit chat, but can't be asked with dancing unicorns flying the screen every time it picks. Just Phasmo. That is fair. I don't have a lot of visual stuff. I do have Tangia, so if somebody wanted to, stuff could probably happen on my screen, but that would have to be if somebody's like spending their money and like making that happen themselves. That doesn't happen often. I don't really think I don't have I don't think anything that really just blows up on screen. Yeah, I don't really. Nothing really covers my screen. I mean, there's the shout outs, but that's just shout outs, you know. The auto shouties make the little thing pop up on the side. Sometimes clips if I do a clip shout out, but yeah. It's when it's all the time. Oh yeah, no. I do get what you mean though. That's understandable. And just hopping in small streams, it's just nice, you know? There's not a lot of chaos, you know, you can actually talk to the streamer, have a conversation, you know. It's not like the chat's flying by and you never get your messages read and whatever. It's just, yeah. I mean, usually I'm quiet in like Taker's chat. I don't know if you've seen Taker's, but he's been around this community for like a really long time. It is exactly share knowledge. Yeah. I don't know. Spacey doesn't really stream much anymore. And Taker's stream Phasmo and Spacey stream Phasmo, and they built up a community, met a lot of people, brought people together, you know. And now it's Taker's is off streaming Lethal Company right now, but he's a relatively big streamer. His partner chat flies by. I'm a VIP in there, and oh my, why is my nose so itchy? Yeah, he is a partner, so his chat kind of flies by. I'm a VIP in there, but I don't chat much. Sometimes I'll chat in there a little bit, and he will like check my messages, read my messages, whatever. And he does that for a lot of people, but it's hard to check all the messages because his chat is moving so fast. There's so many people, and it's just getting to that point of it's hard for him to. Well, it's impossible for him to read all the messages and play a game, or just even read all the messages at times. I dip in and out of Twitch. I ebb and flow between Twitch and YouTube. That's fair. I mean, yeah. It's just like you get that thing of like you want to just have that interaction, talk to people for a while, and then eventually it just sort of becomes not as enticing, I guess, or just you want to break from it and you want to watch YouTube. Either just to like catch up on content from certain people, you want to watch certain things, or just whatever. Anyways, I don't think it's a wraith. It never teleported to me, or at least never walked away from me. So it doesn't seem like it is a wraith. It could be. I could be really unlucky. I'm gonna have to go with Yokai on this one. I know it's not a phantom, and it threw the book, which confirms it's not a Deogen, which I was already fairly confident about, but yeah. Here we go. Going with Yokai. It's Yokai Wraith. Can't be anything else. Which is like cornflakes, you forget how nice the chatty community is.
Welcome back. Like prepared some
I guess that's the way to put it. She got photos. Two dirty water photos and a ghost pic. Ain't those some pics? 3 lights switched. Swap switch thrown. Well, one more run. At least this is going significantly faster than the last time I had to do this weekly. Where are you from? I live in Texas, and I think that's about as specific I'll get. But yeah. Where are you from? Country? United States. Texas is the state I live in, which is a bit more specific, but
look at the equipment and
yeah.
prepare accordingly before starting.
Sound sensors. Pop. I live in good old America. United States of America. What if I put it here? I don't know. That's why you didn't get the cornflakes thing. I'm English. Fair enough. I mean, there's also just a lot of references I don't get. I don't know. I guess I can't really say I'm young. I am young compared to, like, everyone, but I turned 18 almost a month ago now. It's almost a month, but yeah. I'm fairly young compared to a lot of the people you're gonna meet, especially from like Synth stream and my stream. Everyone's older than me. So I don't get movie references or, you know, references to just general things all the time. I miss a lot of references because, I don't know. But I do play a lot of Phasmophobia. And I have been playing this game for a couple years now. Been playing this game a lot. I have... Oh yeah, I have 1,000 hours now. Isn't this the first stream? Oh my goodness. Uh... There we go, yeah. I'm an elder millennial and 2 years younger than my eldest child. Let's go. I don't know if that's something to be happy about. Where am I? I need to go this way around the... Oh, okay, no, that was the hiding spot. Okay, no, I'm heading the right direction. My brain stopped for a moment, trying to figure out where the heck I was. I thought I knew where I was, but I thought I got turned around, and I don't know. I was just mindlessly walking for a minute and lost track of how far I'd walked. And this is the end of the hallway, so I'll just place that there. Alright, now I'm gonna go back up, see if I hear anything on my way back. And check the sound sensors, see if I can pick up anything. Don't let me distract. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. It's nice having someone to chat to for, like, an extended period of time, actually. I usually feel like I'm a bad conversationalist. Like, I can just talk, but, you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm bad at conversation, which streaming, yeah, probably helps with. Because I get to talk to a lot of people, and, you know, maybe in a couple of years I'll actually figure it out, but... you know. Maybe if I was more chatty in real life. In real life, I just kind of sit there and don't talk. That's a regular thing for me. And this ghost has been interactive. In fact, probably EMF 5. Activity 4. That's not a definite EMF 5, but that is, that's a likelihood. See if I can actually pick up any sounds in particular. Oh! Door by chapel. Okay, wait, which door could that be? That could be the left door to chapel, the hallway connector doors, the door to the mail wing, the door to the classroom, the outside courtyard, or the visitation office. Okay. That's a lot of rooms, but door touch, and I don't think I opened most or any of those doors. So, I can actually go over there and check. And I still have a really itchy nose. How long have I been scratching my nose? I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, there are no doors right there. What about this door? I guess I never used that door. I did never use that door. Okay, so it could have been this door, could have been this door, could have been this door. This door's shut. That door's fully open. This door and the classroom door. Or the outside door is cracked open, right? No, it wasn't cracked open. Dang. Wait. So we need to touch this door, but that's a lockable door. I don't know if it can touch that door. This door is also fully shut. Could have been this door, but that door's fully open. Could have been this door, and this door's fully open. I don't think it could have touched that door. These candles. I can't remember. There's the door bug for Yuri. You need to interact with the door so they can can or something. I've actually never heard of that, so that's interesting. I think I get what you mean, though. All these candles are lit. Well, considering I think all these candles are lit, and these, like, what, 6, 7? 7 aren't lit. I think they changed this so that these ones spawn unlit. Because I think they used to be lit candles, but now they're not. Yeah, I can't claim this, of course I can't. But considering all the other candles are still lit, those 7 aren't either. I don't think it's in the chapel. I think it would have blown out any of those candles at some point. I'm gonna place this down for a second. I'm just gonna use this as a light to, like, see. Oh, I hear throws. It's not in that room. It's in the visitation, I think? I don't know what exactly it threw, but I don't think there's any items that could have made the sound that I just heard in the classroom. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Yeah, there's glass cups in here. Are you and cold breath? Are you close? Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Don't know exactly what door to touch. Doesn't matter though, I found the room. It's a bug. The Yuri can't use the doors unless you move the door a bit. And if it comes down to it, maybe it's Yuri. The only reason I have some doubts is because there's a few doors over there that were fully opened. Or maybe I didn't fully open them, but they were almost fully open. And I just don't remember because I didn't pay attention. Oh my goodness, this itchiness is bothering me badly. Or touch. Okay. Now, mind you, the first time I heard a door touch, it was just a single touch. There was no delayed shut sound. There was no shut sound at all. So it could have been it touching a door. And then it was already open, so it kept opening it. Although it's pretty far from those doors. You could be onto something. This could also just be Phasmophobia, where, you know, nothing works as intended. And there could be a different thing at play. But I'm definitely going to keep that in mind, though, what you said. Keep that in mind. I'm not really going to base anything off of it. Because, I mean, one, I don't really know if I can test that. I don't know how I would test that. 3-3. Photo camera. Photo camera from Phantom, I guess. I'm unsure if the door bug affects other ghosts and unsure as to when they'll fix it. If they fix it, it's just gonna break again. Man, this is the Yuri we're talking about. The Yuri's been broken for such a long time with the whole double touch thing. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think these devs know how to fix their game properly, or if they even care enough to actually do it at this point. I don't know how much they really even care anymore. There's serious doubts about that. So it threw a book, but it's not the book. Well, I suppose I don't have anything better to do than sit here and see if I get dots, and then take a photo to see if I get a phantom. I could check for spirit box more. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? You know, I'm going to confirm the ghost is in here, because the power is broken. So theoretically, I could be wrong about the room. No, I'm not wrong about the room. Okay. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Oh, you lovely. Stupid ghost, but lovely. Okay. So we have writing. No luck with dots thus far. No luck with spirit box. No luck with EMA 5. Yeah. But yeah, no, the Yuri ability has just been broken for the greater part or longer than a year. So, yeah. Yuri being broken is not really news. Not to me. I'm gonna just... Or it'll say shade. Maybe. I don't know. Is it another shade? Maybe. That looks like EMF 5 to me. I mean, it's an activity 5. I could be wrong, but I don't think it could have done a ghost event. I don't know. If I take off EMF 5, Wraith's not an option. Okay. Banshee Phantom are also not options. I didn't get Spirit Box. I'm going to roll out Moroi and Dio for that. I'll roll out Spirit Box for that. Doji, did anyone ever tell you that you have a nice voice? Yeah, I have, actually. I have heard that before for different things. I think one time, it was either one of my first streams or while I was playing on Spink's. I think I was playing on Spink's stream. Give me a second. Sorry, that is just... Okay, Pebbles, this entire time, I have not used a candle, and the lights are broken, right? The breaker's broken. I cannot use lights. Nothing has been preserving my sanity for this entire run. I've only lost 10% sanity. So, if you look at the Ghost Letter options here, Demon can hunt me, Thay, maybe. If it's a Thay, and somehow I haven't aged it at all, it can hunt me at 75% sanity. If it is a Thay, I've almost definitely aged it once, maybe twice. Also, that makes me really confident for EMF 5 to activity 4, so I am going to mark EMF 5, which will get rid of Demon and Thay, which means the Ghost either hunts at 35 or 50%. This Ghost is not going to hunt me. If it's a Demon, maybe. Otherwise, nothing is hunting me for the next half an hour if I just sit in there and wait for my sanity to drain. Which is why I hate this weekly. This is not the first time I've done this weekly, because the weeklies do repeat after half a year. You know, they repeat. There's only so many weeklies. So, when the devs added weekly challenges, they said that every weekly challenge would happen 2 times every year. So, I mean, roughly every 6 months, it's going to be a repeat weekly challenge that was played in the last 6 months or last year. So every year, every weekly happens twice, and then the next year they happen 2 times. Again, it's the same weeklies. So for 6 months, you have completely unique weeklies. The next 6 months, it's the same weeklies again. And I remember this weekly. I remember this. I remember begging JR to play with me because I hated this one so much because it took so long, and the sanity drain is so terrible. Like, I'm just gonna leave... I don't know, I'm gonna leave Shade. Just why not? But, it's Shade or Myling in my book. But I've been in there for a while. The sanity drain is stupidly low.
There's some jobs ready for you.
And that was a 13-minute game, and I lost 10% sanity. Usually, you lose sanity faster than 1% per minute. Like, just for the purpose of an example. Oh, freaking ads, man. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Back. Dang, that's fast. Okay. I'm gonna play on Pro. Well, yeah, you know what? Let's make it sunny. Let's just run to sunny for a minute, you know? It's itchy, and I don't want to like, scratch my nose from the inside because that's where it itches, so one little toilet paper.
All right, we're here. Take a
Yeah,
look at the
I
equipment
ripped that.
from
One little toilet paper square, and hands clean. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go stand inside for like a minute and just show you. Well, okay. Did you finish? Yeah, I completed the weekly. I got a shade. It was 2 shades and a yokai. 2 shades and a yokai. I don't know how I got that, but here, I'm gonna run inside for a minute. So starting at an hour and 5. You're distracted. Nice. Yeah, let me get this. I turned on live split. I don't know when it's gonna pop up, but we're gonna stand in here for a minute. Here, yeah, let me start my timer. I'm gonna stand inside. So this is professional. Normal sanity drain speed. It's normal 100% sanity drain. Because it's professional, right? And I'm gonna give it, like, so you're choosing to... Yeah, right now I'm choosing to do sunny, but I just want to show you the difference between 50% sanity drain and, you know, regular sanity drain. And then usually I play on 200% sanity drain. Sometimes I'll play 0 sanity, sometimes I'll play 75% sanity. I never play full sanity. Well, willingly. And I usually don't play with all evidence. But I usually have all the evidence items, you know? Like, oh my goodness, it's itchy. That's such a bad itch. I don't know why, and it won't go away. Okay, whatever. I've been inside for a minute now. I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes, just in case. Or should I give it like 5? I don't know. Nah. Let's just pause it there. A minute and 10 seconds, or like, I guess it's around that. And I'm just gonna leave, see what happens. Maybe EMF 5. I don't know, Oni maybe. Weird, EMF 5 already. What the heck? That's crazy. Oh boy, whatever. Still need my 5 ghost. I lost 4% sanity in a minute. Actually, time in dark, 1 minute, 11 seconds. I lost 4% sanity in 1 minute and 11 seconds of being in the dark. On the weekly challenge, in 13 minutes, I lost, what was it, 10, 11% sanity? Like, less than 1% per minute, right? Which is absurd. Because if you have regular sanity drain speed, which is just 100%, you lose 4% per minute, roughly. 4%. The sanity drain is so insanely low. Oh my goodness, on the weekly. Yeah. It almost doesn't exist. Like, if you go to custom settings, you have 0 to 50, you know, whatever, it's just... eh. And I run 200%, which is what I'm used to. 200% sanity drain speed is what I'm used to. I hate it. Okay, whatever. Your evidence. Let's do 1 evidence. Yeah, because I think the plan was doing like insanity. So this is basically insanity differences. 1 second less grace period. Hunts are not extended. Fingerprints last less long. Less for a short period of time. Oh boy, and I'm sneezing. Okay, wow. No pills, yeah, I turned pills off. And I do have a cursed possession. I don't know. And I also have forced sunrise weather. Which is worse than random, I think. I think if I did random weather, the multiplier would go higher. And I do have sanity monitor, and I don't have activity monitor. And the breaker starts on. I don't know how my multiplier's higher. Be right back. Alrighty.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby.
And I'm muted. Wow. Okay, whatever. Oh. Oh my, oh my. Thank you for the photo. No, what's our subject? Not monkey paw, not mirror, not tarot. Got breaker in the basement, and we got a Ouija board. That could be useful, actually. I could also ask her where the bone is, if I so desire. Which I probably won't, because that, you know, would kind of... Well, you're not a phantom. Go away! Actually, this is good! I can check if it's an Oni. Right, so if it is an Oni, that was not a singing event, that was a regular event. If it's an Oni, it would have drained 20% of my sanity, because it hit me with that ghost event. If it was any other ghost, it would only drain 10%! So my starting sanity is 75%, mind you, and I've gone down to 62 to 64. So a little bit of normal sanity drain. The ghost seeing me during the event drains my sanity a little bit. But it only drained 10%. It didn't drain 20%, obviously. I've not even lost 20% yet in total. So, cannot be an Oni. Just based off of that. That's convenient. Objectives are Candle and Cruci. Candle and Cruci. I can do that. It's also nice to have tier 3 items. Oh my goodness. I've barely got to play with tier 3 Cruci thus far. I would actually like to give it some use. I basically never used the tier 3 Cruci. Like, the only times I've really gotten to use it is, one, that short period of time I have it before I prestige, and... Hey, Ghosty. Oh, that door. Go. Another giggly laughing event that hit me. So my sanity is now barely above 50%. Bear in mind. So yeah, almost most of the ghosts are able to hunt me. There's a few that are able to hunt me, but they haven't. I also want to figure out where this ghost is. I'm gonna bring thermo, and I'm gonna check for my one evidence. Actually, instead of bringing writing, I'm gonna bring a video camera. It'd work. Imagine I get orbs in the boys' bedroom. I'm fairly confident the ghost would be in the living room. But it's not. Which just begs the question, where is the ghost? It's not in there. Is it in here? It is colder in here, and it burned the Cruci in here. That does seem like it is actually in the... That's an event, yeah. That is an event. That's EMF 5, okay. Get all these photos. Beautiful. I don't know what it gave me EMF 5 on, but it gave me EMF 5. I'll take it. Which is my one evidence. Okay. Of course it's in there. EMF 5 cannot be a Goryo, because Goryo forces dots. Cannot be an Obake, because Obake forces fingies. Yes, Cruci already, because it's eventing on me, like, crazy. And I don't know where I left the... That's a hunt. But yeah, it did burn the Cruci already. Maybe Myling... Oh no, but it was just quiet in general. I'm not sure. Difficulty are you on now? So it's very close to insanity difficulty. It was a Myling... Dang. It was just a quiet ghost in general, though. Because it was right next to me and it wasn't that loud, even. That's not a Myling thing, that's just a quiet ghost. Oh. Wow. That sucks. That's unfortunate for me. Custom. Yeah, it's a custom. It's mostly insanity settings, except, you know, no pills. No pills. Maybe the event frequency slightly off or the same, I'm not sure. 1 second grace period instead of 2. Hunts are not extended, which doesn't matter if I'm playing solo. Fingerprints last 60 seconds, not 90. Actually, that might be an insanity thing, I'm not sure. Forced sunrise. No hiding spots instead of low. Sanity monitor is on. Fuse box is on. And I have a cursed object. So that is... yeah. Everything else is regular insanity settings. I'm gonna try to take a look again. I lost 2 miling. It is what it is. The ghost double backed on me around the coffee table. But I really had a fair bit of ghosts. Well, I think what I think I had Wraith, Spirit, and Myling were my guesses. They were like the 3 ghosts that I had on the list. Yeah. I just took a shot, could have been any of the 3, and yeah, I got unlucky. But that thing spammed me with ghost events, like constant ghost events. And it's already thrown something. Yeah, we got breaker here. No doll, no paw, no tarot, no mirror. Gotta find what it threw. See if I can find what it threw before the EMF wears off. Not a shoe, not anything in here. I'm looking for the bone, I'm looking for an object out of place now. Could have been something down here. Hold up. What do we got in here? Can't tell if any of that toilet paper's out of place. Maybe. It could have been one of the toilet papers down there. Or like the one in the back. Would have been one of the little blocks. Been shoes. No, not those shoes. Not the hat. What's the cursed object? Probably in the basement. The shoes? I think I checked those shoes though. I checked for EMF over there quick enough, I think. Yeah, custom. Unless it threw something down here. No, I didn't hear through the floor. Everything's in place. Really begs the question, what did it throw? Checked over here fairly quickly. I don't think I missed EMF over here, because there couldn't have been anything in there. I think it has to have touched something around this area? I'm just not sure what. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I don't know. I'll come back to it. I guess I kind of have to. I can also check objectives and such. Touch something around there and hasn't done anything else. Candle, motion, repel. I can get repel later. Easy enough. Candle, motion though for now. Candle, motion sensor. And I have lost around 5% sanity. Alright, time to figure out where Ghosty's at. For you. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, definitely not the boys' bedroom. Definitely didn't throw anything there. Could leave that candle there. And actually, I can use the motion sensor to find the ghost. Because it'll instantly trigger if I place it and the ghost is in the radius of it. I don't think I've ever used the motion sensor like this, but I'm realizing now that this is actually a method to find the ghost, is just place the motion sensor down everywhere. There's something in this direction. It drops, okay. It dropped this painting. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Found you! What did it throw over here then, originally? And I just heard something throw. Come on. Can't be this hidden, right? I just heard something shuffle. I just heard something shuffle. But there was no EMF. Huh? You know what? There's a missing painting. It dropped a painting and sent it out of the map. I don't know how that works, but I do know that it works. Not exactly in my favor, but, you know. And let's grab this lantern. Grab this lantern, bring it on over. I'm kind of sad that the natural candles aren't allowed to be transported anywhere anymore. Man, I miss those good times. I miss the times, because these candles, these little white ones, you used to be able to pick them up. It was great. Something. And I turned the breaker off, so I'll worry about the breaker later. I'm gonna find this door first. No UV. I didn't get the interaction pick. And we got this. Okay. Is there anything else? Ghosty, you wanna do anything? For me? I'm gonna leave this UV off just in case it's a Raiju. Although the motion sensor's on, so I guess that doesn't really matter, doesn't change much. But all I have to do is click the motion sensor, like the UV, I have to actually turn it off. I don't know. Sanity is now a little bit lower. Still hasn't blown out the candle, I still need to repel it. I'll bring a smudge in, just have a smudge, bring a cruci, and bring a temp gun. It's not cold breath yet. I'll wait on the temp gun. I'll wait on the temp gun. Do that later. Just bring in the other objective stuff for now. Yeah. So I can drop this straight in the middle because the range on Tier 3 Cruci is so absurd that, yeah, doesn't matter. Just has to be in the vicinity of the room and it blocks the whole thing. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? I shouldn't take photos that high up. And no luck with Spirit Box, though I can definitely try more. Oh. Oh, now we're back. Oh, okay, it was in a different room. Well, are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? Are you friendly? I doubt Spirit Box. Not getting a response there. Are you going for perfect game? Yeah. So something I always do. I always try to go for perfect game. Even if it's time consuming and, you know, maybe it's not worth the time. But I always try to go for that. I always try to get just get the perfect game. So generally the first thing I do when I get into a game is I actually look for the bone first. The bone is usually my top priority. Like I have the photo camera in case the game conveniently gives me an opportunity to actually get photos of stuff. Which usually consists of either ghost photos or stumbling across the ghost room and getting photos of whatever it's throwing or interacting with. So I bring UV so I can check for fingies, and also just to be able to see. It works double as vision and evidence, which is very convenient. I'm fairly certain I left this light on. Okay, hold up. Dots. Whatever, no UV, or no EMF. And also no UV, but that's against the point. Yeah. I only need 2 more photos now while I've been trying to get the things. I still need to repel. And also, salt is great for photos. I know some people don't want to do photos the way I'm doing them, or maybe the way I'm doing photos seems risky or just more difficult. I've always taken photos like this. I've been a photo person since forever. This is particularly roaming. I don't know. I don't know how much I like that. But photos has just always been a priority thing for me. Now, in some cases, I will say I care less about photos than I kind of used to. I used to be super stingy about what I got photos of, but then they changed the photo system from a point system to a dollar per photo system, which really more or less forces you, like, if you want to get good photo money, you have to go for, you know, the ghost photo, as many crucibles as you can get. You suck. Stupid ghost. Okay. Wow. Bro, it just did that to me. You gotta be kidding. Oh, man. They're overhauling pics again, so you can delete back. I mean, that's nice, but I don't really care. That's not my point. They said they're overhauling pics, which means they're doing more than just allowing you to delete them. That's a feature they're adding to pictures, but when they say they're overhauling, hopefully that means they're changing it back to the photos, like the point system. The point system was so much better. And one of the reasons I love the point system, you used to be able to get okay, let me explain this again. Right. So because the system right now is every photo you get is worth a certain amount of money, there are certain photos that are just ideal, right? You want to max all your photos because every photo gives you money. When there was a point system, yes, there was a cap to the amount of money you could get, but that's because the dollars from the photo rewards used to be multiplied by the multiplier. Now the money you get from photos is just straight. It's not even worth... Honestly, the photos themselves are not worth anything. I don't care about what I take photos. Oh my goodness. I don't care about what I get photos of anymore. I used to really care about what I got photos of. I always went for that ghost photo, and I always went for fingerprint photos. Always get the bone photo. Always get the cursed object photo. Now, cursed object is worth the same as any other photo. Like, it's just $5. It's worth, you know, who cares? You could just get a bunch of salt photos, max things out, whatever. Crucifix photos, they used to not be a thing. Understandably, yeah, they are fairly good money. Dirty water used to be the second least valuable photo you could get, because it was worth a very low amount of points. Now it's a $10 photo, and you want to get a lot of money. Well, now you have to get super lucky. It's not impossible, but it's like borderline impossible. I don't know why I'm taking photos. I consider it borderline impossible to get the perfect photos. Also, hi, sweet angel. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Perfect photos, not as in, you know, just getting 30, or... I just threw out the number that was the sanity range for for shade. What? Right, so if you got a ghost photo, a bone photo, 4 crucifix photos, that's 6 photos. That's $20 plus $50. That's $70 right there. That is easy enough to get every game. $70 worth of photos, being the ghost, the bone, and the 4 crucifix photos. If you want to get perfect photos, you must get 4 dirty water photos. On this map I'm playing on, there's only 3 sinks. That's not even possible on this map. So I guess you could say perfect photos for Tanglewood would be, what is it, $70, $100, $105. I'm good, thanks. So I'm glad to hear that, sweet angel. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, there's other stuff I'm not sure on. Yeah, no one's sure on the technicalities for when it's coming out. I just hope that they bring back the photo system. The point system for photos. Because genuinely, the current system, I hate the current photo system. I hate it. It's not good, in my opinion. And also, the money doesn't get multiplied by the multiplier anymore. That's another thing. The photo money, no matter what you do for your photos, they're not worth anything. I get like 4,000 XP off of a perfect game, and the photo money out of that is such an insignificant amount. Okay, super fast. Revenant. Yeah, that's a rough. I get the repel. It slowed down because of the salt. But yeah, photos too low in my opinion. Yeah, and I always used to go for photos because it is annoying they need the points back with yeah, exactly. The point system was amazing. Because one of the things I truly enjoyed about it, that I thought was super cool about the point system, you could get max photos or perfect photos with 9 photos. You didn't have to get all 10. If you had a ghost photo, if you had a ghost photo and you had 8 fingerprint photos, you didn't need a bone photo, you didn't need a cursed object photo, which were worth more than fingerprints. Fingerprints was like the one thing you could get multiple photos of that was worth more than everything else in the game. Yeah, that was a ref. It slowed down because of tier 3 salt. It walked through tier 3 salt and slowed down. It sped back up, though. I knew it wasn't a Thay because I'd been in the room with it a fair bunch. A Thay shouldn't have been that fast. Obviously, it wasn't a Dio because it was fast next to me. Moroi doesn't move that fast, and it was the same speed the entire hunt. Actually, it was the same speed the entire hunt, and the living room was warm, or at least it wasn't that cold. All the rooms that were cold were around 10 degrees. Hantu would have been slow. Revenant was the only logical option. I guess Mimic, but yeah, it was a rough. Nice chatting. I'm gonna finish up with Sin before bed. Later chat. Alrighty, good night, Pebbles. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I love the point system because you could get perfect photos with 9 photos. It was cool, and you had to actually get 8 fingerprint photos and a ghost photo, or maybe not 8 fingerprint photos, but you had to have a fingerprint ghost, and you could get a bone photo, cursed object photo. You would have to get the ghost photo, and then you'd have to nail the fingerprint photos. It gave you room for error. There used to be room for error. If you had a fingerprints ghost, you could miss a photo and still get the max reward for photos. Now the max reward for photos is borderline unobtainable because you need 4 dirty water photos. At least. I say at least because if you miss a single crucifix photo, if you miss a single crucifix burn, or if it gives you interaction instead of crucifix photo, then you're screwed anyways, because now you've just gone $5 instead of $10, and you can't do anything about that to change that. Which I guess with the upcoming changes for allowing deletion of photos could change that. You get my point, though. It's dumb. It's just dumb. But it is what it is. And I still remember the point values. Like, ghost photo, what was it? I think 400 points is what you needed for... What do you call it? You needed 400 points to get the $40 photos, which would be multiplied against your multiplier. Back then, again, in Pro, it'd be $120 for having perfect photos. Yeah, $120 for perfect photos because they get multiplied against 3 times multiplier, and that's what it was. When you played Nightmare 4 times, it'd be $160 for your photos. The Ghost used to be worth $10 on a small map, so... Oh, I'm trying to remember. If you got the Ghost right, you got $10. So this is before all the changes, whatever, when we still had a point system. You would get $10 for the Ghost photo, which on Nightmare, because that used to be the difficulty max before they changed the money system and everything, and before they changed photo rewards. $10 for what? Oh gosh, words. For the Ghost, and that's it. You got $10 for the Ghost. That was $40 on Nightmare. You got each objective was worth $10, which was $40 on Nightmare because the multiplier. So you could get $160 from getting the Ghost right and all the objectives. And if you got perfect photos, that was worth the same amount. And then the Bone, I think, also got... I think the Bone used to not get multiplied by the multiplier. Then they made it multiplied by the multiplier. Or maybe it was always multiplied by the multiplier. I can't remember, actually. But... let's just assume the Bone's always been multiplied against the multiplier. It was also $10, which was another $40 if you're playing Nightmare. So, the Ghost, all of the objectives plus the Bone on Nightmare were worth $200 in total, which was 1 level. And if you got perfect photos, that's another $160, which was $40/40 XP short of a 2nd level. So, almost every game you played, you would level up twice, assuming you were getting perfect games. You were getting all the objectives, you were getting the Bone, and you were getting perfect photos. You could level up around twice per... whatever. Of course, they made changes, they added customs, you could level up so many more times, there was insanity and all that jazz, but yeah. Photos used to actually be worth something. Like, photos was like half the money you got was how good can you take your photos. Why do you think I have 15,000 photos taken post-Apocalypse Update? Apocalypse Update is when they added, I think, well, the Apocalypse Challenge. That's when they added Insanity difficulty. That's when they added customs. That's when the statistics page got added. So all these statistics did not exist. This page did not exist. Nothing was tracked until the Apocalypse Update came out in October of 2022. So since October of 2022, I've taken 15,000 photos, and I've gotten several hundred more hours of playtime. But let's see what my total time investigating, 500 hours. Half of my playtime now is post-Apocalypse Update. The other half of my playtime, because I have 1,000 hours in this game now. My first 500 hours was before this page existed. So I've theoretically doubled the amount of photos I've taken in that time. In the last 500 hours. Although probably in the first 100 hours, photos weren't a big concern, or I was bad at them. I don't know. It probably still would have taken me time to start doing photos. So I think it's reasonable to say I took at least 10,000 photos before the Apocalypse Update happened. Probably. That is a rough guess, but like, I'd say 10 to 13,000 photos taken is probably what I did before the Apocalypse Update, and now I've taken 15,000 in the last 510 hours of investigation time. I feel like that's a fair guess. Also, hi, Kit Kat. How you doing? How you doing, Kit Kat? I have died twice at Tanglewood. First time, it was a 1 in 3 guess. I got the ghost wrong. Second time, friggin' Rev killed me, man. Also, I want to say I blame Fry for getting me killed on coffee table looping. I got used to following too far ahead of the ghost around the coffee table because I had to adjust to the EU ping. But I have looped the ghost around the coffee table on EU servers. And I think that's what's messing me up now, is because I'm used to being too far ahead of the ghost. And now that is actually getting me killed because the ghost is... There's not a big ping delay. The ghost is actually not, you know, further ahead of me than the screen shows. Therefore, I'm getting too far ahead and the ghost turns around to kill me. Just happened the last 2 games. I have to get used to hanging back and letting the ghost get really close to me again. But, you know. Doing good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear you're doing good. How's the stream going? It's going alright. Couple rough deaths and had to do the weekly, which, you know, kind of sucks. I don't like this current weekly at all, I have to say. UV and it threw. Please tell me I wasn't looking too high. Oh, okay, thank goodness. And it threw this cup, I'm assuming. Yeah. So it's not a phantom. We know it's not a phantom. And we have UV. Okay. It's not a Goryo, because Goryo forces dots, and I only have 1 evidence. And not a Hantu, because Hantu forces freezing. I have UV, so I can roll out those ghosts. The ghost hit me with a ghost event. So I would like to go check my sanity. If my sanity drained by 20%, then it's an Oni. Otherwise, well, it's only an option. Oni's not an option. Hi, ghost. Hi, ghost. Yeah, it's just blame Fry. I blame Fry and his ping. That is what I shall do. Yeah. My sanity... So I got hit with a ghost event. I only lost 10% sanity. If I didn't already have an evidence, I could rule out Oni, which I can rule out Oni, because Oni... When the Oni hits you with a ghost event, it drains 20% of your sanity. So if you have a sanity board, you can check that, and you know that. You know it hit you. You can check your sanity, especially at the very start of the game. The game just started. So there was no sanity for me to really lose, and I started at 75%. So, yeah, I got hit with a ghost event off the bat. I checked my sanity, and I didn't decrease 20%, so I know it's not an Oni. If it was a singing ghost event, a Banshee would have drained 15% from me if I was the target. And because I'm playing solo, that would be really easy to know. So if it does hit me with a singing ghost event, and I know my sanity beforehand, I can check it after, see if I get lucky and actually check the right ghost. But, yeah. Motion sensor objective, get a Cruci, and bring a thermo to check for the room. Yeah, it's touched the bathroom door, it's thrown the cup in the bedroom, so I think it's going to be in the bathroom or the bedroom. Be either or, but that's my guess. Not really cold in there. Not cold at all in there. I think it's in the bathroom, because the bathroom's 19 degrees. Or the hallway. The hallway's colder. Or the nursery. Ah, nursery. Okay. Yep. Hi. What's up, Ghosty? Alright, let me go get the the EMF and the UV. Always blame Fry. Yeah. Stream's been good. The ghosts have been slightly rough. The weekly's been going better, at least, than the last time I played this weekly. I will have to admit that. It's going significantly better. But I think the ghost is actually in this room. Yeah, Ghosty's in there. If you're just gonna keep giving me photos, I mean, I'll take it. I'm gonna wait for one of these EMF readings to disappear. Okay, it is the store. There we go! Maxed out my photos! Did I get a ghost photo? I did, which is really convenient. Doesn't really do much for me. It's an extra 15 bucks over another fingerprint photo. But you know what? It works. Like, it's just a straight $15. If it was $15 that got multiplied, I would care so much more. If the crucifix photos, the extra $5 from those counted, I would care so much more. I just want the point system back. If the point system came out, I would be on those crucifix photos. I would be on that dirty water photos. I would be on the ghost photo. I would always go for ghost photo. Like, I really would always go for it. It's not worth the time or the energy. The money doesn't get multiplied. Like an extra 5 XP or dollars for getting a cruci instead of an interaction photo, when I'm getting $4,000 for a perfect game. Have I gotten the bone? I have not gotten the bone. I do have to get the bone for a perfect game. But otherwise, like, these photos don't matter without the bone, and the bone doesn't matter without the photos, but, you know. What can I check? Gen Pulte are easy to check. Banshee, it's possible to check. Myling should be easy to check considering the ghost location. And Obake should also be easy to check. So Demon kind of sucks, but otherwise I think we're good. I'll get told. Very nice at the moment. That is true. Yeah, no, it is being nice for now. Just have to hope it continues being nice. Anyways, I'm gonna put a motion here. Is it a Banshee? It walked into that motion sensor, but it didn't go by. And maybe it followed me? It could be a Banshee. I am actually really suspicious of a Banshee right now. Because it might have walked up to me, followed me into that motion sensor, and then headed back. Huh. Actually, fairly suspicious of a Banshee. But I don't know if it's changed its favorite room to the foyer or not, which is a good question. No, it is not. The room is fairly warm. Sid, thank you for the lurk. Wait, what? The ghost is... Okay, so it's not a Goryo. Well, okay, I already knew it's not a Goryo, but that confirmed it for me. Sid, how did your stream go? Thank you for the lurky, buddy. I see you rated into Nuka Day. Let's go. Fry's live. Yeah, I'm lurking there. I lurk this fool. How? Has he been live? He started his stream 10 minutes after I did. Brian Spanks just seem to want to do this all the time to me. Why do they do this to me? And his stream's not loading for me. Okay. This is awkward. I need to check, like, after I start my stream, I need to check to see if Fry or Spanks go live. I have to be sure, man. I gotta check. Oh, what the foo? Okay. Hope rounds go well. Thank you, Sid. How did your stream go? How did it go? Did you do the weekly today? Actually, that's a question I have for you. Is my stream crashing? Is my internet going down? You 13%. Kilobytes per second are fine. Everything looks fine. But Fry's stream is not loading. That whole page is broken. That is concerning. I tried to load Fry stream so I could lurk him, but it's breaking. It's not working. That is actually really concerning. Like, I can't interact with anything on the stream. I refreshed it. It's... Please tell me I'm still live. Stream still fine this side? Okay, well, that's refreshing. That's good. It's not good that, it looks like I can't load any pages, though. Wait, this browser works. Browser works just fine. Oh, of course it's auto. No, don't click on that. That's annoying. Okay. My point. Why is this broken? Hey, Ghosty! Okay, I'm less sus of Banshee now, though, since it never went through that salt. It never came to me. It never came all the way to me. Although now it is probably going to hit that salt. Yeah, well, it just hit the salt, got repelled back towards me. Oh, jeez. I don't think it's a pulpy. Yeah, I don't think it's a pulpy. Okay, not a pulpy. I'm not sure about Jin. I saw the ghost the entire hunt. I'm gonna rule out a Bake. And of course the ghost just roamed over here, so I have no idea if it's a Jin or... I'm gonna roll out Banshee, though. It never really roamed all the way to me. Of its own volition. Your download speed might be low, upload might... That's true. Speedtest.net, I guess. Hi, Ghosty. Why? Why did I have to open another tab right as I get hunted so I can't even check? Well, it's not a Jin, I know that. It's not a Jin. Actually, is this a demon? That was a pretty quick hunt. I'm gonna have to actually, I'm gonna timer after this hunt. Okay, start the timer. Speed test. I might have too many streams running. Well, I'd say too many. It's like my own and the 2 people I'm lurking. 3 people I'm lurking. It's alt account. If it's a demon, it can hunt me after 20 seconds. Every other ghost can hunt me after 25 seconds. So now it doesn't matter anymore. It's been 26 seconds. Whether the ghost hunts or not. Doesn't mean anything anymore. I know it's not a Jin. That's very weird, yeah. They didn't bring the points back and multiply. Yeah, like, if they would just change it so the photos would be multiplied, I wouldn't even care if they made ghost photo worth the same as the other things or whatever. Just like, because what? If you get 4 Cruci photos, a ghost photo, that's $60. Bone photo, make that $70. Like, considering the money system they currently have, it wouldn't be irrational if the photos did get multiplied. Because they made the photos stop getting multiplied because it was just it was like basically doubling the reward. Now, though, because they made the ghost give you $100 instead of 10, they made... They made the ghost give you $100 instead of 10. On small maps, they made the objectives were 25 for 30 instead of 5, which used to also be 10, but, you know, whatever. Like, the money rewards now are so much greater than before, and also, like, okay, when the ghost was worth $10, each objective was worth $5. If you got the thing right, investigation bonus, blah blah blah, you get the full $10 for all that jazz. I suppose it did make sense that the money didn't get multiplied before, but now that the ghost is worth $100, objectives are worth 25 or 30, the bone's worth $25 on every map, or whatever. the photos should get multiplied. If the photos got multiplied, yes, that'd be a significant boost to their value, but also people would actually go for the photos. Even if they missed photos, each photo was still individually actually valuable. It's not like oh, I missed one photo, the rest no longer matter. Because that's how it is now. Like, if you miss one photo, the rest don't even matter. Because you're not going to get a perfect game, and each photo is worth so little because it doesn't get multiplied. It's not worth the time or the effort trying to actually do that. Like, yeah, all these photos, they all matter because I got every single one of them 3-star. If any of these was a 2-star, a 1-star, or I missed them, all the other photos don't matter. With the point system, each photo did matter. Even if you missed a photo, you could still get a higher... You could still take more photos, get more points for your point system, and then reach a higher reward, and that got multiplied. It still mattered. Am I on? Yeah, it's a miling. That's a miling. For sure. Josh? Hello? Welcome to Josh. It's a miling, and I need the bone. Oh, I need the bone. Also, I just realized that I didn't really type that message correctly. You're talking about OG Phasmo? Dude, old Phasmo was so much better.
Mechanics?
I wish photos would go back to the way they used to be. To put it simply. That's what I'm talking about. Just the old point system, so much better. Everything was so much better. Like, they've kind of ruined photos for me. The reason I still take photos, and I take them the way I do, instead of just spamming salt and getting salt photos, it's because I've taken photos for so long, because they used to be so freaking important. They used to be so valuable, and now they're not, but I still take them the way I do, just out of habit. I still take them because perfect investigation. I still want to get that completion, and whatever. But anyways, how you doing, Jafrodi? It's Zierden and Joshkin. How you guys doing? Fun, buddy, Doge. That's me. Upload test error. What? Never mind. Okay. Yeah, if my upload speed's good, I mean, the stream's fine. The download speed's what matters, I think, right? I think my download speed is lower than normal. It's not, like, really low, but it is lower than it usually would be. Okay, and that tab is broken. My upload speed apparently has a really high latency and is also slightly lower than normal. That could be because I'm lurking a lot of streams, a couple more than normal. And again, not on one account. I have an alt account. Like other people. So 2 people per account. Whichever, I don't know if I should be talking about that, but whatever. I have 2 streams going, but nothing else. Not downloading any files today either. So, Dad, I don't know if it's just a single tab. Hold up, let me duplicate this tab. Let me close the tab I'm trying to lurk Fry on. Mute this other tab, and... Oh, okay, well, it opens up Spooky Stream just fine. Okay. Now let's click on Fry. Maybe it was that specific tab broke. It also is forcing 1080p for his stream, which could have been the issue. Because I think Fry hasn't streamed in so long that Twitch took away the multiple streaming qualities. So he only can stream 1080p. So I don't know, that kind of broke for me. But... There we go. Put it quick. We good? We good? We chilling? Okay. We're fine. You should limit it while streaming? Well, yeah, I turned down I turned down the quality of every stream. When I'm streaming, I lower all the other streams to 1080p, and I turn off the latency. Yeah, I know they used to be quite worth taking, but at the same time, they were buggy as heck. But what used to be quite worth taking? The photo? Yeah, photos... Well, here's the thing. I'm fairly confident in my photos, like... Occasionally, yeah, a bug happens, you get a 2-star photo, whatever. That does generally annoy me, especially when I know it shouldn't have happened, but it does happen because this is Phasmo. Welcome to the game. But yeah. Perfect investigation bonus on a 6.8 times multiplier, $2,800. I got $65 for my photos because, what, did I get a ghost photo? I think I did. I got a ghost photo, I got a bone photo. All the others were $5 photos, right? Yeah, ghost photo, a bunch of fingerprints, interactions. If this was old Phasmo, we have 1 fingerprint, 2 fingerprint, 3 fingerprint, 4 fingerprint, 5 fingerprint. 5 fingerprint photos, a ghost photo, and 4 interaction photos, right? So let me compute some math in my brain, or not, I don't know. 100 plus 50. 50 points times, what, 5 photos, right? Plus 4 photos that were taken at 40 points. So, old point system, I just need a confirmation. Yeah. Does anybody remember, with the old point system, how many points did you need for $40 photos? For perfect photos, how many points did you actually need? Is it 500 or was it 450? I can't remember that. I will say that's the one thing I don't actually recall. I jumped to 480p and disabled low latency since I'm lurking mainly. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so actually, I think it was 500 points for perfect photos with the old point system. I think you needed 500 points. Let's see. Can I get like a little notepad or something? Issue shouldn't be household download currently. Okay. Notepad. Let's get notepad in here for a second. Right. I just want to show y'all like how the old thing, like the old photos work. So for a second, I'm gonna turn on screen capture. Here we go. I have to lower this, right? Around to here. Okay, so with the old point system, I got a ghost photo on this game, right? Which is 100 points. So I got 100 points. That's just 100 points. I had 5 fingerprint photos. Each fingerprint photo is worth 50. So I have 50 times 5 photos, which is 5 times 5 is 25. 250. That's 250 points. So right now that is 350 points total, right? And I had 4 interaction photos, which with the old point system would have been worth 40 points, which is a total of 160 points, right? All this together, 150 plus 250 is 400. Add the 10 on from 160. 160 plus 250 is 410. And then the extra 100 points for a ghost photo, 510 points. That would be perfect photos. That would be perfect photos. If I replaced any of those interaction photos with a bone photo, right? So let's say I only got 3 interaction photos. That would have been 120 points, right? And that would be, well, 470 points, right? But let's say I got a bone photo. Bone photo used to be worth 70 points. It was worth 70. So, if I had a bone photo instead of any of these interaction photos in the old point system, so if I had 3 interactions, 5 fingerprints, a ghost photo, and a bone photo, this would have been, what, 540 points. If I just hadn't taken an interaction photo, or if I had missed any of those interaction photos and only gotten 2 of them, right? Theoretically, you could have 500 points, which is perfect points, with 5 fingerprint photos, 2 interaction photos, 7 photos, and then a bone and a ghost photo. That is 9 photos that would have been perfect photos. That is the old point system. The ghost photo was worth $100, or not $100, 100 points. The bone photo was worth 70. Cursed object was worth 60. each fingerprint was worth 50. Interactions and footsteps, right? Interaction and footstep photos were worth 40. And I think salt used to not even count for photos. Dirty water dirty water was worth 35 points. Not even 40. It was a really terrible photo. Not terrible, it just wasn't ideal. And bodies used to be worth 25 points. Bodies were the worst photos you could take. Dirty water was the second worst you could take. But yeah, now they made dirty water actually a valuable photo, and it's super RNG, so I guess that kind of makes sense. They're rare, they don't happen a lot. But, you know, any issues shouldn't be household download currently. Yeah. Also, Kermit, hello. I don't have any what Kermit. Do you want to join me? You should join me, Kermit. When that happens, I always end up shouting at the laptop. Fair enough. Yeah, that's just... I used to be really, really, really passionate about photos. To the point that I got upset at other people for certain things. Like, not on the first time. The first time it's like, hey, you know, just so you know, this photo isn't worth this much or whatever. But like the people who did it repeatedly, it would bother me. Very similar to the way, if anyone's ever seen how Takers is towards me when I don't go for Cruci photos or the ghost photo. That's kind of how I was to other people. I was just like, are you kidding me? Why are you doing this? Because currently, I'll take salt photos, interaction photos, fingerprint photos, whatever. I don't care about what the photo is of. Just, if I can get a photo, I'll take it. I don't care what the photo is of, I'll just take any photo I can get. Because I just need 3-star photos to get perfect investigation, which gives me money that's actually multiplied against the multiplier. That money is actually worth something. Elias, he always got mad at me. Yes, because you did things repeatedly. You repeatedly did things that just messed up photos. Or made it harder to do certain things. What is your my download speed? Well, according to speedtest.net, which I tried a few minutes ago, mind you, I am streaming and I have a couple streams open that are watching right now. And Fry stream is forced 1080p. Keep that in mind. Speedtest.net said 18 megabytes per second, I think, upload speed. And then it was like 290, 280 download speed, which is both of those are lower than the last time I checked. Last time I checked that, which was a while ago, had stream issues, whatever. After the internet resolved, whatever, it was very high. It was much higher than that, but not much higher. But it was, yeah. Wasn't that? No, sweet angel. It happened all the time. Also, Sleepless. Hello. How you doing, Sleepless? What's happening, sir? Just me ranting about the old point system, me wishing it would come back, and all that. Favorite room change is 5. Wow. Also, I finally lived. Are we talking megabytes? Yeah. Yes, we are, Trifrodi. Mbps, megabytes per second. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Don't touch it. Touches it. I did things on purpose. I live for... Yeah, Kermit does. He intentionally screws things up, but yeah. You need 5,000 XP to level up to level 95. But man, that ghost photo, if I take a ghost photo, that's $15 more than an interaction photo. Oh man, that's worth nothing. Got a $5,000, 5,000, whatever. I know, I've literally, someone has told this to me, like, oh, it builds up over time. I know. And I don't care, it's not worth the effort. Like, I already waste enough time in games getting the 10 photos or finding the bone. I waste enough time as it is, either trying to get objectives, get a ghost event, whatever. I'm not going for a ghost photo every game for an extra 15 bucks. If I can get a ghost photo, yippee, I'll go for it. But I'm not going out of my way for a ghost photo, unless it's an objective, in which case, I'll still max out my photos, and if I don't have a ghost photo by the time I've maxed my photos, then I'll spam photos during a hunt. I won't do so otherwise, because if I miss any of those photos, it's very RNG, I could lose a perfect investigation bonus. Which is why I'm typically adamant about not taking photos of a ghost during a hunt, unless it's an Oni or a Deogen, which both are typically more visible during hunt. Not even a tiny bit. Did it on purpose because I love being the little turd. Yeah, no, he does. Kermit loves being the little turd of the group. Not the little turd, the big turd, but you know. How's my internet faster, but it still lags? I mean, hey, that's what I was talking about earlier. Fry's stream completely bugged out on me. But yes, okay, Kermit redeemed a hydrate. I'm out of water, so I am going to get more water. If anybody wants to join me, as long as you're part of the community, I know you. So I think everyone who's been chatting in chat for the last, basically this whole stream, you're all welcome to join me if you want to. If anyone's lurking, you're more than welcome. I'm going to go get water. I'm on NA servers, and the code is pinned to the chat. So if you want to join, please feel free. I'll get water. Trolling though is fun. Gotta admit that. Playing with the cursed objects are just really useful, and that's the reason. That is actually another reason I'm playing on customs, because I'm giving myself a cursed object on basically insanity settings. I think that is the reason I'm playing a custom instead of regular insanity, just so I can have the cursed object. With some changes, because I never hide, I got rid of hiding spots because I just don't use them typically. Just a few things more difficult. I'm not really trying to min-max, but I made some slight changes. I do end up having a slightly higher multiplier, which is 0.85 higher than regular insanity, but, you know. I just wanted the cursed object. That's it. Alright, anyways, yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I get that water. Also probably gonna take a little restroom break. Let's buy a kettlebell. Yes, you do. There's actually two. So, this one's 40 pounds. I saw the tag on it. Wait, what? I don't remove the tag for this thing. Bingo. What's for that? I ripped this off and it went to the other side. Yeah, I know. Heavy boy, yeah. 40-pound kettlebell. Got this one, and then I have a 30-pounder right here. So, yeah. But this is the 40-pound. So I don't have locks on my doors, right? So this 30-pound weight, I use it to make sure my fan doesn't fall over, and it keeps my closet door shut. Because my closet door doesn't have a handle, right? There's no handle on the closet door, so I use it to keep that door shut, and also make sure my fan doesn't fall over. So I have my fan leaning against the 30-pound kettlebell. The 40-pound typically just sits against the wall where you saw it. I don't use it a lot. Well, I mean, I use it, but that's where it sits. But if I want to keep my door shut, because I don't have a lock, so if I don't want someone to walk in on me, or if I'm changing, or whatever, I have a 40-pound kettlebell and 30, but I don't really use the 30 for that. But I have a 40-pound that I just have to move basically a foot over, put it in front of my door, and it becomes fairly difficult to open my door from the outside. It works phenomenally. Yeah, just make sure no one walks in on me while I'm changing or whatever. It's not so fortunate. And it hasn't happened. And I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm not gonna let it happen. Hi, Cloudy. How you doing? I said I would go take a restroom. I also have to change my... I have to close the door. Right, I have to close the door. I'm gonna go use the restroom as well. Okay. There we go. Yes, I have done your hydrate, Kermit. Not just now, earlier when I was in here. Also a hot room and I have cold water, which is really nice. Thank you for the boot, Cloudy. How you doing? Yes. Alright, well, nobody's joined me, and if nobody does want to join me, if anybody does want to join me though, please just say so in the chat. You can type exclamation join or just ask to join. Feel free.
Right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before...
But for now, I continue playing. Good old Tanglewood. We love Tanglewood. I know one person who doesn't love Tanglewood. Oh, JR. Poor man despises this map because everybody plays it all the time. Into the area, motion, insanity. Curious. Most deaths to demon, but I haven't died to one in the first minute. Well, dang. Ghost Common Ghost Maroy. Time in Ghost Room 300. Hold up. Okay. If just to give an idea of how much time I spend with the ghost. 370 hours in the ghost room. 510 hours investigating. We check group Discord and chat. Alright, I will do. Alright, that was not a breath, and there's no UV. Also, did I turn that off? I did turn that off. Okay. That sounds yummy. Mmm. And the ghost is in here. Double touch this painting. Here we go. Nice. And I think the ghost room is the dining room, so I'm gonna set up in the living room. And there was no random EMF, so I don't think it was Phantom or Wraith like teleporting, traveling to me. So yeah. Most likely just a ghost in the dining room. I'm not gonna be there. Grab this, grab that. Thermo's always a good way to check if it is actually the ghost room, though, because you never know if it's just a ghost traveling to you, Banshee just hugging you. Yeah, 11 degrees in here, roughly. Are you here? Are you close? Okay, well, there's my evidence. Spirit box. The far reach. That works. All right, if it's a Moroi, my sanity's gonna tank absolutely fast because I'm gonna have 400% sanity drain. I'm assuming though it is not gonna be a Moroi. Anything I can test rule out? No, not really. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things I can't test, but okay. Well, I'm curious about something. I want to go. Does anybody know the like exact sanity drain rate for a small map? Because now I'm just curious about something. Like the rate that your sanity drains. Uh, that's something I know it more by a feeling, less than I actually know what it is. I can't tell you what that is. Um, let's see if anything in the Discord actually says. I know I've seen it somewhere before. Sanity? Yeah, yeah. Like, what's the rate that your sanity drains? You know, it's not a gin because it turned off the breaker, so we got that little tidbit of info. But we already know it's not a gin because of the evidence we have. Also, I already have the bone. I already got the bone. Right, because it was in the kitchen. Forgot how little I have to do except wait for my sanity to drop. Yeah, like, I'm not sure. Based on how long I'm in the darkness, like, I can generally guess, like, oh, my sanity should have drained roughly this amount, whatever. Like, sometimes I can tell, like, oh, something drained my sanity. In this case, my sanity hasn't decreased really at all, because I've consistently been in the light. Which means, you know, nothing has drained my sanity. Probably hasn't done a pulty throw around me, because if like, overall sanity, yeah, yeah. When you're in the darkness, what is the rate your sanity decreases? What is the sanity drain speed, like base speed, for a small map? Or, you know, any map, but just a small map, more specifically. Because I know when you go to larger maps, I think the sanity drain, it does decrease. And I've seen the numbers, but I don't remember where. And it might have been from Psychohypnotics server, actually. I might have seen it there. It's not here. Oh, oh, not there. Hmm. So on pro, I just found this on pro small map with a group, you should be losing roughly 14.4 sanity per minute. And that's assuming you're in the dark for a full minute. If that's assuming you're in the dark for a full minute, that means you lose. So 1 minute, 60. 14.4 divided by 60. Every second, you lose 0.24% sanity. So every 4 seconds, you lose 1% sanity. Roughly. Right? Am I getting that right? Almost every 4 seconds, you would lose 1% sanity. How many sets of 4 are there? 15. That makes sense. Yes. Every 4 seconds, you lose 1% sanity when you're in the darkness. On normal sanity drain speed, on a small map. Right. In this case, I'm on a small map. But I have double sanity drain speed. So I would lose... I would lose 1% sanity every 2 seconds every 2 seconds, I would lose a percent of sanity being in the darkness. Wow. That is actually really fast. If I got a Moroi curse, if I'm anywhere in the house with a Moroi curse on 200% sanity drain, I would lose 1% sanity every second. Which means in this case, if I was let's just assume I was at 70% sanity when I got that spirit box response, my sanity drain would have gone down to 50, which is the hunting range of a Moroi, in 20 seconds. It would have taken 20 seconds to be in hunting range. From 70% down to 50. And then I would continue losing my sanity during the hunt, which means if it hunted me right at 50, it would be slow at the start. After 5 seconds, it would get a little faster. Another 5 seconds, it'd get a little faster. And just every 5 seconds, it would get faster. Because this is a small map with long hunts, it's 30 seconds. It would speed up 6 times. Well, actually, 5 times during the hunt. Before it ended. This is pro also. Should be 7.2 per minute on a solo small. Ghosts drain your sanity faster when they're visible and close to you. Phantoms drain twice as much under those conditions. Should be indicated by getting the heartbeat sound. Yeah. I'm not sure about during hunts, but during ghost events, if the ghost can see you and if the ghost is within close proximity of you, yes, it will drain your sanity. I'm not sure how much that is either. I really don't have a feel for that. But I know it does drain your sanity a bit. Objectives. Cleanse motion. Okay, I'm not going to worry about salt. Cleanse, motion, lose sanity. But yeah. Phantom is twice as much sanity drain. And I think, yeah, turned off the breaker again. That's just door. Okay, got that. Cleanse, yep. Because my sanity is fairly high, so I'm not actually concerned about, oh, I'm stopping the ghost from hunting it. Ghost can't help me for a while anyways. So yeah, this is one of those occasions where I actually will smudge the ghost very preemptively. Usually I don't do something like that, but meh, I don't really care. It's gonna take me a while to lose enough sanity for this thing to hunt me anyways, so it does not actually matter. But I will sit here in the darkness. So according to that, I should lose 2% or 1% sanity every 2 seconds. Almost every 2 seconds. Like slightly longer than that, but the difference is so minuscule, I don't think it particularly matters. Yeah, thank you so much, Sweet Angel, for that, though. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, no. Yeah, what you're saying is, you lose sanity twice as fast if you're playing multiplayer, am I correct? So if I was in multiplayer and I got a Moroi curse on this difficulty, I would lose 1% sanity every second. But if I'm playing solo, it's 1% sanity every 2 seconds with a Moroi curse. Which means in this case, I'm losing 1% sanity every 4 seconds because I have 200% sanity drain speed and I'm on solo on a small map. So I think every 4 seconds I lose 1% sanity. I think that should be how that works then. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the clarity. Oh. Which means to lose a roughly 20% sanity. Seconds. Would take 80 seconds. That's almost a minute and a half. Find under Phasmo good. Like, in the Phasmo Discord or the GitHub page or something else entirely? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Guides? It's big. Oh my goodness, they actually put the 13X. They put a guide for 13X Woodwind on the GitHub page. Oh, it is normal ghost speed. Wait, really? I thought people ran this thing on 150 ghost speed. I guess they do normal. I guess that makes sense. Jeez, hi. Wait, please don't. Oh, come on! No, really? That sucks. Okay, whatever. I got scammed. Can I post a link? You should be able to. Yeah. Private Mojito, welcome in. How you doing, Mojito? Yeah, you're able to post links. Don't worry about that. But yeah, now all my photos don't matter anymore. So I'm not even. I shouldn't really even bother with the rest of the photos. I just need to lose sanity. What's my cursed object? I use the cursed object to lose my sanity. I have to figure out what the ghost is, but yeah. Okay. Steam community. Oh, it's under a Steam thing. Fair enough. I am in Shade Hunting Range. That's good. Placing a candle on the ground does not prevent sanity loss, even if you stand or crush directly on top of it. Huh. Where did you see sanity drain speed? Doing good just playing PlayStation? Glad to hear that. Let's go. Shade's not an option. Okay, so considering my sanity just went under 40, I'm assuming it's going to be a Mare or a Dio? Mare or Dio Jin is my assumption. It's not a Moroi because, well, my sanity would be definitely gone by now. The sanity drain is ridiculously fast. Wraith, easy enough to check for. Pulte and Phantom are really easy to check for. Onryo can be a bit more of a pain, but I'll go for it. And I completely lost the ability to check for Spirit, considering I never started the timer. That's my fault. Yeah. Did a Yoka? It's a Yoka. Huh. Okay. It's halfway down. Fair enough. I just have to wait for my sanity to drop. I just have to wait for my sanity to drop. I don't know how fast you lose sanity being in the dark alone. Just natural sanity loss, like, Oh, wow, okay. Oh, you lose your sanity slightly slower if you have a setup timer. Interesting. You lose sanity slower during setup timer and slower the bigger the map. Yeah, I knew about the bigger map thing. Alright, and there's my sanity, low enough that I can just leave now. So again, I missed a photo, the ghost photo, it vanished on top of me. It sucks, just timing. Timing with this photo. But now my photos don't matter, which is a point I was making earlier. If you miss one photo, it doesn't matter. Because the rest of the photos, even if I got 3 Cruciburn photos, that'd be an extra $30 on top of... Well, I guess we're going to see how much I get, but... It is a yokai, I am confident about that. And I'll burn the rest of my smudgies to waste my money. Okay. Have we done? Yo, St. Chadwick, welcome in! How you doing? How you doing, Chadwick?
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Oh, so... Apparently the Yuri sanity drain with this ability doesn't actually function currently, but, you know. According to this thing. But this was... Oh, this was back in 2020. Intermediate is 1.5x multiplier, pro is 2 times, half for solo play. Halved for solo play. Oh, it's half of that for solo play. Okay, so on pro multiplayer, the sanity drain on a small map would be 0.24 sanity loss per second, which is what you told me earlier, which lines up with that 14.4 lost every 10 seconds. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. 13 seconds, it was 14.4. I don't know. Ah, whatever. Doing good, dog. Just got home from work. You doing good. I'm glad to hear you're good as well. And I just closed the page that was watching my stream. Before that plays out loud, I do not want to hear myself. Level 95, let's go! 3 favorite room change. What is with ghosts and changing their favorite rooms today? Yeesh. I'm at a weird point with this game right now, to be honest. Like, I want to keep playing the game at least once a week, simply for the point of, you know, not forgetting things, not becoming rusty, whatever. I still want to play this game. I like this game. I know a lot about this game, and I like that I'm knowledgeable about this game. At the same time, I want to play this game, but I want to play this game when they release the updates that they've promised they're going to do at some point in the future. Unknown when, I don't know when they're going to do it, but I really want these updates to come out. I want to play on both either of the new farmhouses, the new map they're going to do. I want the new photo system to come out. I want any of that. I think that would be really cool. If they would release this game to console, which they promised almost a year ago at this point, and it got delayed because, well, honestly, because I think the devs are lazy to an extent, or no, I think they are just lazy, or they don't care about the game as much. I don't know what it is, but the rate of like updates coming out is so slow. The amount of bugs, it's insane. I don't know, but they did say it will be soon. Yeah, I maybe they're still trying to release console, but they're also trying to push all these updates and actually release their game as well. I don't freaking know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna play Willow, get a change of scenery. I just want to wait for that new something. At least the new maps. I think that the photo delete function. Yeah. I think it'd be cool. Because, like, at least, like, if you were able to delete some photos, just some, maybe not even all, but some, that would be really cool. It's pretty, yeah, it is 4 people. It is 4 people. So, yeah. I don't know how long it's been since they promised that, though. It's a team of 4 people. One of them is a dedicated artist, which I'm pretty sure is CJDXN. And he streams a lot, but his job is art. So he doesn't develop anything. I don't think he touches the code at all. Like, he just makes the models and makes a lot of stuff for the game. That's it. So, you know. I think a lot of people are bothered by how much the devs of this game actually stream, and they stream other games, and they don't stream their game, they don't stream making their game, they don't stream anything about their game, and they spend a lot of time streaming doing other things. I think some people have big issues with that, and that's understandable. In that case, though, I have nothing against CJ. He's just the artist. I don't think art has been a holdup for this game, ever. Let's throw in books in here. Yeah, let's throw in books. So, by the way, there are 3 books right here. If you're ever confused about where Ghost is throwing something, there are 3 books right here in this shelf. And there's another one right here. It can throw these books, and because these like cabinet doors are shut, yeah, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but it threw this book. My thing was kind of covering it, but yeah. Looks like up-to-date sanity drain. And that airball came from inside the bathroom, which means I'm confident the bathroom is the ghost room, because that's where the airball actually spawned. That's where the EMF for the airball is. So something you should know, something I just would mention is, from my time playing this game, the EMF from an airball doesn't come from where it actually appears, which is really weird. It comes from the ghost room usually, which I find really odd because I wasn't in the ghost room. But yeah, if an airball happens, if you could pick up EMF 4 somewhere, that's probably going to be in the ghost room. So just throwing that out there, that EMF being in the ghost room tells me that the ghost room is the bathroom, because that's where the EMF for an airball came from. Yeah, so August of last year, St. Chadwick, August of last year is when the devs said that they would release the console update. That hasn't happened yet. It's March. Pretty far. You know, there are 2 artists working on the game. Yeah, I'm not sure about all their roles, like, very specifically, so I don't want to say it too... I'll go. Got it. Alright, this can go back in here. EMF... Not 3, or not 5. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? I can actually... You can put... So, by the way, you can put a book between a doorway to allow it to effectively work in 2 rooms. Also, not an Oni, because of airballs. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Where did that EMF come from? Where did that airball come from? Hello? There's no EMF. Makes me think it wrong. Where? I have no clue. But yeah, if you have a book in a doorway, you can have it actually function through both sides in 2 rooms. Because this room is so small, the range of that book covers the entire bathroom, so it literally doesn't hurt to have it reach into the hallway as well, so the ghost can... No, the ghost was in there. I just don't know where that airball EMF was. Just didn't exist. Hey, Ghosty. It's not a Djinn. It is speeding up with line of sight, so it's not a Hantu. It's not a Dio, it's not a Thay, it's not a Rev. And I highly doubt this is a Poltu. And the Thermo is on, so it's not a Raiju, because it would have been fast from the get-go of that hunt. I can also go check the board to check what my sanity is, and I'm going to go do that just so I can grab more evidence items, and also take a slight break to rule out all the ghosts that I know it isn't from that hunt. Yeah. So, I am going under 50% sanity. The light was off in that room, so it could be a mare. But cannot be a Shade, because Shade hunts at 35%. It's not a Dio because 1, sanity hunting range, and 2, obviously, it's not a Dio. It's not a Thay because it's sped up line of sight, same goes for Hantu and Rev. It's not a Djinn because it didn't speed up, it didn't speed up significantly when it saw me from a distance. It's not a Phantom because of the blinking. It's not an Oni because of airballs. It's not a Raiju because, yeah, I wasn't fast from that. And it's not a Moroi or Twins because it was average speed. Before I gave it line of sight, but, you know. Also, when I mentioned that with a Moroi, yes, Moroi is typically fast. If you're at 45 or higher sanity, a Moroi is slower than average ghost speed. So 45 and higher sanity, Moroi is actually slow. And it's, like, noticeably slow. Like Twin speed slow. Or slightly slower, actually. Let me check that. Ghost information, scroll all the way down. I can check the actual Moroi speed. So, between 45 to 100 sanity, Moroi speed is 1.5 meters per second, which is slightly slower than the slow twin. It's like 11% slower than average ghost speed, I think. But yeah. The Moroi moves at 1.5 meters per second. The average ghost speed is 1.7 meters per second. Which is also the player walking speed is 1.7. But of course, it gets line of sight speed. If it sees you, it gets incredibly fast. But no, it's not a Moroi, though, because it would have been slow. I know it would have been slow. It's not a Polti, just from the way it was throwing, and this is all I ruled out from the first hunt. I got the Oni from airballs. I got Shade and Dio. Well, I got Shade because of sanity, and I ruled out the rest based on hunt behaviors. And those are all the ones that I that I could get out in just one go. Those are all the ones I could check for at once. Now it becomes a little trickier because I have to check things more individually rather than all at once. It becomes a little more difficult, but you know, we'll figure it out. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Oh, you suck. You're not in there anymore, are you? Where is this ghost? Hold up. There's a bug that I've been noticing lately. Oh, it's in the kitchen. And it turned off the breaker. So, remind me what air balls are? You know that little, the ball of smoke, that it's a ghost event. It's just a ball of smoke. Thought I turned you on. But yeah, ghosties in the kitchen. But it hunted from the bathroom. Now, I guess I was outside for a minute, but considering the temperatures, I just had to have been in there for before the hunt. Make it as low as it is. I put this on the roof, which I typically like how that works. Get writing it here, just put it right on the desk. Works. And spirit box. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you... Okay, so now it's in the living room. Very roamy and definitely not a Goryo. It's changing favorite rooms like nobody's business. Thank you, Steve. Bye-bye. Spirit box. Remove the dots. And writing. I want to get all this into the ghost room ASAP. And test immediately. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? Are you friendly? Yep. Nothing. So, again, I'm gonna check orbs again. This room now. Okay, we do have orbs. And temperature looking 10 degrees. Okay. We have orbs that ruled out... Well, that ruled out Demon Spirit, and that's nice. It also got Wraith Miling, but those aren't too difficult to check. I still have Still have a yokai to check, which, considering where it's just moved to, I highly doubt it's yokai. And it might have just me there, but... I can check yokai like this, at least. And it did double touch the doors over here, so I can get my hands the photo camera. Okay. Alright, a lot of door touches. It is a Yuri! Okay, it just double touched the door, and there's the shutting sound. Very delayed. That is a Yuri, though. Yuri ability. Finally got one. Let's go. Very nice, very clean. I didn't show it off. I didn't show it though. Although I do already have a lot of clips of Yuri abilities going off on my Discord. So actually, if anybody's curious about watching a Yuri ability or just being able to repeat watch it, see how it goes, see the delay of the sound of the door shut. On my Discord, I have a channel dedicated to displaying the abilities of ghosts. I think I've missed some opportunities for that, but I don't know. I don't know. I still have to work for it. There's a lot that are missing, but a lot of, like, prominent abilities that you can't just show off every second. Like, a lot of the abilities, like the speed of a ghost, I don't really show often. I need Paramite, Cruci, Candle. Make Cruci, Candle. This is not a candle, but... I can't remember exactly if there's a candle right here on this or not. There's not. I'll just bring a candle and drop it in there. Welcome home, Cloudy. Let's go. Up-to-date sanity drain. How old is this guide? Updated April 14th. What year? Is it this year? Is this a few days old? Huh. Well, it looks like the sanity drain is the same. Oh yeah, but this is definitely very up to date, very new. All right, well, thank you for that, sweet angel. 83 degrees outside, but it's humid. Ooh, that sounds like pain. What do I need? I stopped the. Oh right, yeah. Okay, it is a Yuri because it did the double touch. I need a couple candles. We'll take another cruci. No problems, Doge. Thank you. I can look into that a little bit more later. Just like refresh it in my memory, I guess. I'm gonna throw that over there, and just in case the ghost roams, make it harder for it to actually be able to hunt. But I will sit here and wait for Paramac response. Get through the book, which means I'm not going to get writing. That doesn't really do much for me. But if I was able to rule out confidently some other evidences, that would actually help me rule out more individual. So that was the Yuri's ability on the front door. Yuri's the only ghost that can actually, like, touch the front door. It doesn't actually touch the front door, but it uses its ability to shut the front door. That was not a ghost event. It was not a hunt. That was simply the use of its ability. Which is pretty cool. You don't actually get to see that often. And the wind is even hot with... Ooh. Ah, yeah, that is the worst when the wind is just hot. So the evidence, if it's a Yuri... Oh, well, I got orbs. It could have been dots of freezing, though. It's always nice to know the evidences of ghosties. I don't think there's really a use for knowing all the evidence is by heart for ghosts, but it's nice, you know? Shadow and Chip like to say, I am the Yuri. Let me guess, are you near Houston? Oh. Why is Chip a Yuri? I hate Yuris. Like 8 hours away, but close enough. It's an airball. There we go, I can leave. Got my Paramic Whisper, and I'm outie. Down like that. They call me the Yuri? Oh, you're the Yuri. Wow. Why you do this to me? Did I get a bone photo? I didn't get a bone photo, I didn't get a ghost photo, and guess what? I don't care. There used to be a time that I cared until they made photos worthless, essentially. Yeah, I got orbs, didn't get dots, didn't get freezing. I'm glad it wasn't freezing because that ghost was roaming. It went from the bathroom to the kitchen to the living room. So there were 2 favorite room changes that I'm aware of. Maybe there were 3. I guess we'll see. No light switch though. 5 favorite room changes. I think it went back to the bathroom or it did a double. I don't know. That's interesting. Frost Lords, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? I close the doors on them on my way out. I do the same thing on Boomin. Fry definitely does that to a lot of people, though. Yeah. Fry does that all the time in Phas. I do that in Boomin. Find it fun. Because on Boomin, there's not really... It doesn't really hurt if somebody, you know, gets killed right before the end, because there's... I don't know, it doesn't actually affect anything. Enter in the Discord, let's go. How many... So how many ghosts do I have clips for versus I don't? Demon... Yeah, it's kind of hard to actually clip a demon. There's nothing about a demon you really can clip. That would be good. Shade and Spirit, same thing, kind of go for them. There's no ability you can really show off in a clip. And if you could prove a mimic in one clip, that would be amazing. Honestly, if I ever have a moment where I have a mimic and it shows off 2 different abilities in the span of one clip, that would be amazing. If someone could, if I could ever get that opportunity, or if someone would catch that, like if I didn't notice that but someone caught that and could clip it, I would love you, because that would be such a cool clip, honestly, to have 2 different ghost abilities go off from a mimic. I don't know. There's one thing you can clip about demon. What could you clip from a demon? I mean, it could burn a crucifix at like max sanity, but I don't know. I don't think it's really clip worthy, because that's just kind of something you're like, oh, well, the demon can hunt you at max sanity. You tell someone that, they just know it. There's not really a need to like show it to them. It's just sort of how that works, you know? I don't know if there's something else you mean? Has nothing special with evidences? I don't know. I do it because it's common courtesy. I'm not chilling the outside. Oh. Fair enough, Clyde. Now, where am I going? I heard my door open. I was like, huh? Who's there? Airbnb, drink, and WC? Drink and bathroom? Okay, what does WC stand for? That's not what I meant to press. Hello?
A good place for this?
Yeah. Chicken
Napkins.
nuggets. Thank you.
Let's grab the...
It goes well. Prostlers is high.
Who says that?
Prostlers.
Hi!
As soon as I enter the map, they hate me. Oh, the demons are mean. Oh. Yeah.
Are you still running the challenge?
No.
Oh, okay. I know.
If there's a couple people who want to do it, then...
I don't care about the challenges, but I mean, if you want company, I can give you...
Well, if there's a few people who want to get it done, I'm not going to do it with just one person, but like... If there's a few people who want to get weekly done, then I'll do it. Otherwise, no.
Okay. Do you want some company in the lobby at all?
I don't know. I'm going to be eating, so I don't know how much I'm going to actually be playing.
Let me know.
How useful of a teammate I'll be. And since I will be eating, I do kind of want to turn off my camera. What weekly? I got chicken nuggies. Sunny Meadows, 50% sanity drain. You lose... What, like 1% sanity per minute? I think. Less... You lose barely more than 1% sanity per minute. In 10 minutes, in the darkness... On this challenge, I had a round where I spent 10 minutes in the darkness and a few seconds, like 10 minutes and some seconds, and I lost 13% sanity. It sucks. There's no cursed object. If there was a cursed object, I wouldn't care, even if it was random. Because music box, you can use it to find the ghost, or at least lower your sanity. It'll start hunting. You can work with that. Plus, there are pills, so it doesn't matter. Voodoo doll, you can lower your sanity with the voodoo doll until it can hunt you, or just force a hunt. Try and find it. You can use summoning circle to tank your sanity. Ouija board, you can use it to tank your sanity. Mirror, you can use it to tank your sanity. Monkey paw, you can use it to tank your sanity. especially solo. It specifically works for you. Like if you're in a group, some of them maybe doesn't work as well, but you can still force on whatever. And you always have the option of pills because on these weeklies, you basically always have pills that give you a crap ton of sanity. Sometimes 100% sanity, sometimes 50 or 40, whatever. It gives you a lot. Doesn't matter. But the sanity drain is so slow. It's like 1.1% per minute, if I had to guess. Per minute, you lose basically 1% sanity. Also, Frostlars, what I was asking earlier, I know WC means toilet, but like, what does WC stand for? Because I don't actually know what that means. Well, I ain't doing that. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, if there's one person who wants help getting the weekly done, I'm gonna say no. If there's more than one person who wants help getting the weekly done, then yeah, I'm for it, because I'll have multiple people to help me look for evidence. Just kind of the only thing you can depend on. I did the weekly challenge. I had a shade, a yokai, and then a shade. Got 0 hunts, but it went a lot faster than the last time I played this weekly, so I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Because I am eating, I'm gonna turn off my camera though. I don't know. Well, there's more people here. I don't know. Kind of want to eat. Also, my room's really hot, so I want to air it out. Like, I don't like having my door open during the stream, but it gets really hot in here, so probably that's probably a change I should make. I want to turn the fan to full blast and blow it on me, but that would really make my microphone audio either crap, or you would hear the fan and it would be really bad. So I can't do that. I might raid up to Fry, because I don't know, Fry's streaming. I might actually just do that so I can eat, lurk, and do whatever. I don't know. Because I've already done the weekly. I've done some games. It's been good. I don't know. Might see how Fry's doing. Might rate him. Although, probably would have rated. Okay, I have not rated Fry recently, so I think I will do that. I don't think there's anybody else that I really want to raid. Are there people I would like to raid? But Fry's gonna be the hardest one to raid in the future because I'm not entirely sure how active he's gonna be. I know he is coming back to streaming though, which is really nice, and I'm really happy about that. I just don't know how active, or like how many times per week he's gonna stream. I don't know when exactly he's gonna stream, because it's been a while, he's not as consistent as he used to be.
Then it is in a 10 meters range. So if you start hearing footsteps only when you're
Gonna try and do a sneaky raid on the Fry?
to bug around.
If he reads my message.
Hear it at all, then it is a mining. The ghost can only detect you from 9 meters away as well, by the way.
Yep, Ghost can only hear you and detect your electronics from 9 meters away. Actually, I've heard someone say that they're different, but I think they're the same. I don't know. Okay. Convenient trash can to throw away this little...
No. There is boots on right. So,
But yeah, ghost during hunts can only detect you from 9 meters away. Yokai, though, it's 2.5 meters. But yeah. So, Doge, are you doing Choo Choo Charles Nightmare mode someday? I don't know. I never streamed Choo Choo Charles. I know a lot of people have already done it.
both of us killed. I didn't kill anybody of you guys. You just died. You jumped in the ghost. What am I supposed to do about it?
I have hippopotamusquipedaliophobia. Oh my goodness, I actually said it.
Oh, you lost all your ladies.
Oh.
I mean,
Someone said that in French.
actually,
Choo Choo Charles? Yeah, it's a horror game.
and it's still
Actually a pretty good one. It looks fun, but the thing with this, I've seen so many people play it. I know how it works. I know what happens. I know the ending. I've seen it several times, just videos of people playing it. It looks really cool, but I don't know if I should stream it because I already know basically everything that would happen.
Oh yeah, like the,
So, meh. I don't want to stream it because, well,
fish.
I don't see the point. I don't know. It could be cool. Like, it's a different game, but in that case, I could just get something like Madison, Mortuary Assistant, or some other horror game that I haven't actually watched someone play all the way through more than once. Like, with Poppy Playtime, I The first chapter, I kind of knew like the back of my hand. Everything else was new to me. I didn't understand it. I didn't know anything about it.
Lost all the boogers. No, I didn't lost it.
Hmm?
They
Alright, so first red message for the non-sub, second red message for the sub. We're gonna go rated Fry, show him some love. If you don't know Fry already, please give him a follow. He's very knowledgeable about Phasmo. He loves looping as much as I do. Maybe more, but... Well, I mean, the only thing I do is loop, so I don't know if he could love it more than me. But we both love looping the coffee table, and I figured out how to loop the coffee table on EU ping playing with him. I did it twice without dying. He was very mad at me because I got him killed on that round. But yeah, he's very good at Phasmo. He's very knowledgeable. He hasn't played in a few months. He hasn't streamed in a few months, but he's been coming back to streaming, so please show him some love, give him a chance, give him a follow. He's a little rusty, and sometimes I have to correct him, or not correct him, but because he hasn't played the game in so long, like he couldn't tell twins. So yes, he can still tell the differences between all the other speed ghosts and just kind of, he knows how to identify them. With twins, he can't tell, though, because it's been so long. But that's such a minor thing, which, for us, it's sort of like the thing of like, oh, you can't tell anymore. But I guess for a lot of people probably can't tell, because that's just a really minute thing. But anyways, thank you for everyone who stopped by today, everyone who lurked. I really appreciate y'all. Everyone has a wonderful day. Goodbye. It rains now.